I told the guys right before you joined the chat, I was like, so there's no biasness. I swear I got a TA caster for you guys. Okay, let me see. So it's going to be best of 7. I have to put the little nameplates and all that. Best of 7, name, shift in, control,
wow,
and there we go.
This is really slick.
Yep. All right, guys. So game 1 of this team best of 7 for the Dust League. Week 2. We have the green Zerg player spawning in the top right from Psistorm Gaming. It is Towley.
And bottom play map we have from Team Ascension's Pro Division, or just Team Ascension. It is Rob, aka Tesla.
AKA whoever owns Tesla. What's the guy's name that owns Tesla?
I have no clue anyway.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well.
That doesn't matter that much?
Oh, because he said Rob also known as Tesla, and then I was going to name the guy that owns Tesla. Whatever, man. Get off me.
Maybe Rob also has a Tesla car. Who knows?
It's really popular. Not too sure why, but it's really popular as of late that I've noticed.
I'm not sure how I feel about him though. I don't like, so most of the cars are too expensive for what they offer, I guess.
Yeah.
Like the technology in them is cooler, right? But I also don't like see the value of them.
Yeah, no, I would have to agree. Alright, so far, I mean, on this map, it's a really awesome, like, I believe it's the old Wings, one of the old Wings of Liberty maps, or at least Wings of Liberty style maps.
Yeah, Daybreak is Wings of Liberty.
Yeah, and it's pretty fun. Bob's head, nice. Bob's head what? What are they talking about?
It's just a meme.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like between a Psistorm and TA meme. We just keep on saying nice. Just don't worry about it, okay?
Hey, whatever.
the story behind it's pretty stupid, so just don't worry about it. I'm actually surprised rather than open up with a Forge and Cannon Rush, because he likes his Cannon Rush. He's a mixed bag of goodies when it comes to cheeses.
Yeah, and I think Tally knew that because we did see they sent his Overlord to the south here at this third base real quick. I think he was kind of noticing, maybe checking out if there's any gateways or stargates in the normal position where you put it. Same thing, Tally's sending another Overlord to the north.
Control Shift K. What does this do? Ooh,
That's
fancy.
What did it do?
It brings up King of the Hill. What else do we have in here?
Oh, hey, King of the Hill. Is it King of the Hill? I thought it's not King of the Hill. It's just.
Is this Dust League?
It's Dust League, yeah, but it's technically best of 7.
Yeah, the King of the Hill. King of the Hill, best of 7.
Yeah, well, we could put King. I guess we could put King of the Hill. Oh, you know what? Shift. There we go. And then we'll just put the points to whatever team is ahead. Yeah, dude, this WCS 3.0 is probably the greatest thing that's ever happened to StarCraft.
And next to the actual game height, right?
well, I mean, game height, it's yeah, but I mean, this is like, it's a lot better. But if you notice, I forget what the controls were. Like, units lost, it shows up on the top left, but the one that actually brings up the entire menu is kind of bulkier than I kind of appreciate. But it is what it is. I just like the fact that I'm able to click on units now. Like,
yeah, that is really nice.
like, it just shows how many kills each thing has, all that good stuff.
Oh, you can even click on what buildings they can produce too. Like if you go to a probe and click like the structure tab, you can see what buildings they can produce.
Oh, nice. Now, what the heck? For some reason, when I click on a drone and I click advanced, the only thing that shows up is an Ultraless Cavern.
Interesting.
Oh, Elon Musk. There we go. Elon Musk. That's who owns Tesla.
You don't know how to make the hatchery Ultraless then? That's not in your like playbook at all. You don't make the one base Ultraless then.
Nope. So far, I mean, I don't see any. The one thing that's glitch, I don't know if you notice on the production tab, the top left, warping icon is not a thing yet. Apparently for WC for the 0.3 or 3.0. There we go. So we got a huge adept coming in. Got about 5 coming across the map. Nothing's really in the works just yet for Tally. We do see him making a lot of lings to kind of counter this. But I don't know what's going to happen with this third base. I don't think he's going to have enough to defend it. And these
These
Adepts
just coming out, he'll be fine.
Adepts going to was going to do a lot of damage, but I think they're looking for drone kills at this point. So there's a lot of queens in this, and Adepts here they're going to start focusing down the drones, kind of get into this little crevice way, which is super annoying. I'm sending more Adepts up. And you're going to get a couple more kills.
A couple more drones. Was this worth it for Tesla? Probably not. I mean, he killed 6 drones, so I guess that kind of evens everything out. He has more Adepts, one way to the third, and then they're shading into the main. He should cancel that shade, I hope. Nope, he doesn't. Rip. He's got a couple more drone kills, which, if he gets 2 more, it'll be worth it for him.
Did you figure out what the drone kill thing was?
No, it shows up for me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they're on the
9
top,
drones.
the left right there. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I was looking to my right. Yeah, 9 drone kills total. I don't know what I was looking for.
We'd have popped in like giant box in the middle of the screen for the blind.
Yeah.
Let's see. Behind this, Tesla is getting some Stargate tech, doing some Phoenixes to counter these Roach push that will probably happen afterwards. And Tully has a bunch of queens. Nidus Worm coming out. Overlord coming in to drop down that Nidus Worm. And Rob is moving out with his Phoenixes in depths, which is not good. Not good at all.
Well, he with this Nidus one that's
he
about
saw
to
it.
drop. He's gonna come back, but there's gonna be so many queens. I think they will have a chance to take out the.
Oh wow, that Pine isn't in range. He's
No,
gonna pick up the queens as they come out. He should be able to hold this. I feel.
Mothership Core is about to drop though. Oh, Mothership Core's got a couple more hits left on it. I don't think the Queens are going to focus it down. Queens focus it down. He's got no more pylon overcharges. And I don't think Rob is going to be able to hold this off anymore. I mean, looks like it's just... He did good pylon positioning. Almost had it with the pylon overcharges, but he lost his Mothership Core. And he doesn't have it on the way. He's got 2 voids, which is going to help out a little bit. But there's so many Queens with this. I don't know what he's going to be able to do. He really needs to get these Stargates down and get both pylons down to stop these voids coming out. If these voids come out, I'm like, it might be hard for these queens to handle it. He needs to focus it down. He might get one of them. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so close.
He's gonna get both of them.
Oh
They're not
my.
gonna finish.
Oh, and that's going to be it. There's no way that after all that, I mean, a couple Stalkers are going to get warped in as well. Pylon overcharge does drop, but that's the only one.
And of course, Phil went out too.
Which is great, but that does only buys them, seconds.
Yeah, but he has a third base up and running as well, so he can keep production. He hasn't really lost per se, but he's at a big disadvantage without his main base. But he still has his tech structures, I guess, which is good. He didn't kill a Twilight Console yet. We'll see that force field dropping off a queen, which would be good. Does try to kill a sentry, but a sentry is stuck, and a sentry will fall. More force fields being thrown down, but Roger is pretty good. Transfuse going on, and Rob should just end up losing this game. I don't see how he's gonna come out of this.
Yeah, Ravengers are here just doing a lot of suppressive fire on that, getting rid of those force fields as we saw. And he was able to stop the voids from coming out as well, which helped out massively to try to defend it against that. And that was just a really sick play, and even though it was spotted and it was almost defended, but that Nidus Worm was just epic beyond belief.
Nidus Worm's pretty good. Especially when you can't hit them when they're building.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people dislike that new change, and I understand it, but man, is it nice. Yeah, I mean, it's as a Zerg player myself, I absolutely enjoy that very much. Obviously.
Really? You like the change?
Maybe. Maybe just a little bit. I think this might be overdoing it. I might be overgreeding it, but I think I would enjoy multiple units coming out at once as an upgrade or something. I would totally sacrifice a longer Nidus Worm build time to get more units out at the same time. But I think that's a little more... I think I can't be that greedy. So they're going to be setting up to try to get the second game going. Trying to figure out who's what and doing what.
I wonder who T is gonna send out of this. I would think a Terran. Probably take your pregnant, I would think. Yeah. I would think it'd be take your pregnant because he's really good TBZ.
Why are you so is both you and Conviction still in game? Are you guys just chit chatting?
I just invited you.
Oh.
You
Ooh.
invited me, but not you.
Oh. Right.
It was bad, man.
He does not. Terror, you're breaking here. I don't know, for some reason reading that out loud makes me think of that meme. The Ermagir Coffee meme. You know that one? The one with the chick?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So, Terror, pregnant. No? No? Come
I
on.
got it. I got it, but I refuse to acknowledge it.
Whatever. I appreciate there's people in chat. I mean, I've been trying to stream a lot more, and thankfully I've been kind of seeing an influx of a little higher people. That is around 3 more people than the average, which I appreciate. Hey, here's a spoiler. Did you see Star Wars yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay, cool. Never mind. We'll talk later.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Because if you did see it, then we can talk about like episode 7 and we can compare and contrast and talk crap on it. You know, talk crap on either or whatever. But if you haven't, but you saw 7, right?
Yeah, I saw 7.
Okay, cool. Did you like 7?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it follows the story pretty well,
Yeah.
which I like.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean it's 7 was alright. I wasn't too thrilled on 7. I actually liked episode 1 over episode 7. That's how bad I thought 7 was.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I think people expected way too much out of it.
I expected not a rehash of 4, but I understand that they had to kind of set the ground base, so that way when they did episodes 8 and 9, it had as much. It's kind of like us expecting an episode 5 or an episode 6 without saying episode 4. So they had to kind of lay down a foundation of storyline to make episode 8 make sense.
Yeah.
Is kind of where I'm gathering with everything. So I appreciate that they were taking that into consideration. I thought it was a rehash.
I think they did it also because they want to get more people into it, so more new people who haven't really seen the original Star Wars.
Yeah.
Or like episode 1 through 3. They're just like, we're gonna make this more appealing to other people.
Yeah. No, I mean it makes the casual. Okay, so K, and then tallies up, so it's Control 2, Control 1. There we go. All right. So let's get going with our player introductions. Hold on, Shift N, Control N. There we go. All right, guys. So spawning on the bottom right of Newkirk precinct, it is our green Zerg player from Psistorm Gaming. It is Towley.
And bottom left corner of the map, we have from Team Ascension, Tag, you're pregnant.
Tag.
Tiger.
Tag, you're pregnant. Ba-dum-bum. Correct. Alright. So, with seeing how Talia played earlier in Tan, was he prefer tag or pregnant?
Tag is fine.
Tag.
Usually. I'll end up calling him Preston by mistake because that's what I always call him.
That's fine. No, that's fine. But seeing how Tally played against the first match against Rob, and seeing that kind of dirty roach queen 9-inch form push, do you think Tag will adjust from that, or do you think Tag has a set build that he's going to be kind of planning?
I think Tag has a set style, and he'll change it up as needed or cut corners where he can. But I think we should see a pretty decent macro game out of this. At least I would hope so. I'm pretty sure they face tons of lattice, so they know each other's like quote unquote cheese builds.
Yeah. No, it's kind of interesting with these kind of like the Dust League gaming and the and like these weekly matches that we get to see sometimes, multiple matches a weekend, it's players really start to get like really invested in how other teams play, and I kind of appreciate that as a sports fan. As like if you watch football or whatever, you memorize your other opponent's plays. So when you get these guys matched up against ladder, or when you get them matched up against tournaments, like you should know each other's builds for the most part, or at least should know what to expect. And so it's kind of makes these games really interesting and kind of a lot more entertaining. It's a little bit different than just a one game on the ladder where cheesing is kind of normal or whatever.
Oh, that's cool. They give you idle time for minerals lost. Wow. That is quite something. I wonder if he did that.
I'm pretty positive this was done in Stukoff's patch because this wasn't here last week. the 3.0 was not a thing.
Yeah, and that Reaper gets
Oh!
away barely. That
But he
Reaper
gets
was
2
like,
kills out of it.
he was like one shot away from death, and you would have been one really sad Reaper. Or I guess Tag would be really sad.
That queen really wants to get him killed.
Yeah, that queen is saying, "Get over here."
But I think but I think he was trying to push this Reaper away to prevent that Reaper from seeing the drone. The Reaper jumps up. The Lings are right on top of it. He might get a couple more kills out of this, but I think he's just going to try to be annoying at this point. He's going to jump up, jump back down. I don't know if he even realizes that there's a third. That third base got built. I mean, I'm not too sure if Tag saw that.
I mean, he sees the Ling count, and he sees the queen count, so he should assume that there's a third.
Yeah.
There's not enough minerals out that, unless Tali is hiding literally like 20 Lings
Yeah.
in the back of his base. Which is highly unlikely because, well, that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah. A couple of Hellions coming out. I mean, these Hellions are going to do great against this small amount of Speedlings. I don't know if they're going to get the run by that they're looking for. The Queens are kind of out of position, but they're kind of not. They will be able to do some surface damage, but not so much. But now here's 2 more coming across the map. And a 4 Hellion run by might prove to be kind of problematic for Tally if they get the actual run by in. But here's a lot more links coming out for Tally. A Roach Warren right here in the front, starting this kind of wall up, but here comes the Hellions going to be coming around. I'm going to stop that third base from producing any kind of drones. And 6 Hellions, though. I mean, this is going to be a big problem if Tally can't somehow stop them.
Yay, Ravens. Lots and lots of Ravens.
Ravens.
Did they change the way the Seeker Missile works? Like the upgrade? Did they change that at all?
To be honest, if I was a better player, I would know, but I have no idea. I do see
know
research is going down, so I wonder if he's researching that Seeker Missile because of the new change. I just can't.
Is that the Seeker Missile? I think that's the energy upgrade.
Is it? Oh, okay, well, I don't know. We're about to find out.
I'm pretty sure it's some energy upgrade.
Well, we'll see what this Raven's about to do.
I'm pretty sure turrets, sentry turret or something. I don't know, what's it called? Is it a sentry turret?
It's
a turret that the Raven throws down.
I don't. It's the auto turret.
Auto turret, there we go. I said sentry turret for some reason, I'm not sure why.
I'm sure it's in the campaign somewhere. That's called a sentry turret.
Probably.
Interesting. Whoa, cool.
These Hellions will get nothing done.
Well,
unless he has an armory, in which case he can make Hellbats and then walk them in. Like a boss.
I think what he's trying to do, well, I don't know if I shouldn't say what I think he's trying to do. I think he's just trying to bait out these units. These Hellions get in. They're getting past. They got 1 Hellion down. He's going to start smoking up these drones. Got 2 drones killed so far, but he's losing all his Hellions. He's got 3 drones killed, but he lost almost all his Hellions from that. And it's not maybe the greatest trade in the world, but it did some kind of damage. Oh, here we go.
They run by turrets.
There we go. That's what. Holy crap! Are they doing a lot of damage?
How much damage they do.
But they only last like a split second.
But they do so much damage.
Yeah.
Who cares?
No. I mean, it's just. But holy smokes! And there's 2 of them here. I see why he got the energy down. Like, there's 2 more turrets going down. Auto turret. Yeah, there we go. Damn, dude, he almost killed that queen. Holy crap! No in-game sound. I hear in-game sound.
That's not good. more drones being killed here at the third of Tali. Tali losing 15 drones in total with that harass from Tag. And that puts the worker count even. Well, it was even. And then there was like a 10 worker production from Tali. But still, that's a lot of workers lost.
Yeah.
16 workers lost at the 7-minute mark. There's nothing to look past.
Yep. I mean, that's kind of interesting. I'd never thought Ravens could be so annoyingly good. Like, here comes another turret. That turret's gonna get that queen! Oh my goodness! How annoying! There comes another turret.
He's gonna get another queen. He's gonna get another queen. Oh Jesus, he killed 2 queens. Oh man, just for energy too. Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, those Ravens are just doing a killer job, no pun intended. But
it was definitely a pun intended.
what was like when we had what you call it? When we had intense on our team.
Oh, that was intense.
Things are getting intense. Well, you remember from the high school star league and stuff like that. Like that was a pun for days, man. Like that was like made for that. Yeah.
Puns are the best.
Yeah. Now we just need a pro pun player.
A pro pun player.
That's what we need. We need. Who? Oh, there's no bunt. There's no one that could like pay money to change his name to. That would be like. Snoot? No. No one. Lame.
No. Just Batman. And that Reaper is still killing drones. Never mind.
Oh! He auto-focused off of that drone and actually... Well, here's a huge bio army coming through. You got a couple tanks. They got chains now, so you can no longer medevac them, which is great. But here we do see a couple Marauders and Link kind of pushing forward. Just trying to get in. The Banes don't have the speed upgrade. It is being researched. We'll be here and finished as we speak. Perfect timing was perfect. We do see more Ravens are just floating around. We do see the Marines coming in on the top left to destroy this base. It's going to be kind of bad news for Tally. We do see Ling's going to go try to defend it. And here's a huge fight here in the Bane. The Bane's landing on top of all the Marines, but they don't get any real damage done. Ravengers and Lings coming down as well on top of this army, but these tanks are just destroying these Lings. But it looks like Tally might be able to hold it. Corrosive Bile is going down, gets the last tank. And that was just a huge...
He's gonna kill this top base too.
Yeah.
I think.
He's totally going to get it.
Yeah, he is. So, overall, we have about 6,300 resources lost here for Tali and 4,700 for Tag. Which, of course, is always good for the Terran to have less resources lost. Tali is keeping up, though, with, I want to say economy-wise, he's having all the right number of drones at the right time, and then building the right amount of units to deal with the army of Tag. But he's losing too much economy.
Yeah, we do see more tanks, Marines, Marauders coming into this. I mean, Medevacs is here to support this. I mean, Tally needs a couple good hits on top of this to be able to do enough damage. Lanes are trying to cut off the supply chain, but there's another huge army coming across for Tag. Tag is just putting on the pressure right now, but I don't think Tally is going to be able to hold on the rest of it. He does get good Bane hits, but there's just too much damage with this, and Tag is on the doorstep of Tally. Tally needs a lot of units coming out, but I don't think these 18 Lings he has coming out is going to be enough, and I think that's going to be game. GG gets called, and Tag takes it for King of the Hill. He takes game number 2, making the score 1-1. And people saying they can't hear this in-game sound. I don't know what to tell you guys, because I hear it. So don't know if that's me or not.
Do you have different audio sources running?
I just have OBS, Skype, game. I hear the thing is I hear the in-game sound.
Ooh, this is gonna be playing. I haven't seen him play.
Do. So, you know what to do? I moved out here to Idaho, and so now I'm experiencing my first winter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so first time driving in snow, first time being in cold weather, first time getting a jacket.
First time getting a jacket.
No, I swear, I've only worn sweaters. I've never needed any kind of like jacket or scarf or gloves or beanie or boots or anything like that. I've never needed it. I've lived in California my entire life. Like 40-degree winters was considered like super cold for us.
So, how you like driving in snow?
It's whatever. I mean, I just drive slower than normal. But it's currently it's 4 degrees right now. I am cold, and it's
And
very
it's still one in the cold.
and it's very slippery outside. That's the only thing. It's just driving slower, and not being a douche and cutting people off, or having people cut you off. You know. Other than that, it's fine. Snow is really cool. I'm really digging the snow.
How much snow did you guys get from the storm system that went through?
I want to say had to have been at least a foot. To be honest, I do not know. But when I would walk, the snow would cover my entire boot and go up to almost the top of where the laces are. And one day it snowed. I want to say it was like 4 or 5 inches. That built up on my car, and then another day my foot sank into the snow. I don't 100% know. If I was a better Idahoan, I would have known, but I don't.
Yeah, we're still getting hit with snow in Wisconsin right now. We like snow.
Nice.
What's really fun is when like this snow is falling, right?
Mhm.
Everyone's like home. You take your car, go to a big parking lot, and you just have fun. It's a great time.
Nice. Yeah, there's a hill nearby that I guess people go down to sled down, so I'm kind of excited. I need to go do that on one of these days, but not when it's 10 degrees out.
See, it's fun going down the hill, but not going back up the hill.
I bet. Okay, let's see. Control Shift K, Control N, and it's 1-1. There we go. Mize. Who the hell is Mize? Oh. Alright, guys. So, spawning in our bottom left position from Psistorm Gaming, it is the red Terran player, Siamese.
And spawning in the bottom right corner of the map, we have our Team Ascension very own Tag, You're Pregnant. Or just Tag.
Tag, you're pregnant. So, we did see that Tag had a very aggressive play at the start. We did see him rolling with those Ravens, which were just phenomenally good. It's unbelievably good. Do you think playing against another Terran player, he's going to go that route, or do you think Siamese might copy a page from his book and roll in with Ravens himself?
I think we're going to see Ravens. Like, it's just the standard right now. And for TVT uses Ravens, and then Doom drops. This Garment Steel game is Doom drops.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Doom drops, but I think it's kind of boring after a while, and I'm sure other Terran players agree. That TVT is like pretty stale.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's like Doom drop pretty much the whole game.
Lame.
Yep.
I remember when I played, I want to say it was during Heart of the Swarm. I played in this tournament out here in when I was in Southern California. I played against this guy. um, that was dropping me, and I was like defending it really well, and I thought I had him, and like all of a sudden like, he got like just this one area that was like fog of war on my map, and he got through, and my army was just straight out of position. I just couldn't defend after that, and I couldn't recover. I'm like, I cannot believe one drop did it. Like, it was so freaking lame. I'm so pissed.
Yeah. Doom drops are really, really stupid. Even Protoss players hate them. Terrans hate them. Protoss players hate them. Dark players hate them.
How do you type in observer? Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
It comes right away.
There we go, I got it.
Yeah, you just have to tap through it, I think.
Yep.
Anyway, back to the game. The disc here, we should have pretty similar openings. Looks like Tag's going a little bit more defensive as they're going up. Just a little bit more defensive. Black Dice even going in. Nice. He does see the factory though.
Yeah, so 2 Reapers are going to come in and go do some quick work against that 1 Reaper, but we do see, like you said, they get a factory going to come in, a starport, probably going to swap out for that tech research to get a couple Ravens out, like you were saying before. But we don't see Ravens coming out for Tag You're Pregnant. I mean, we do see more barracks coming out on another factory, but no starports.
We did have 2 Reapers here for Tag, and he killed 3 workers. And about to kill a Reaper too. Oh no.
Nice.
Oh no. These Reapers, they're gonna do a lot of damage. He's gonna kill a mule too. There he goes. He kills a one mule. And he could kill that other mule too. Looks like this kid's trying to trap
SUVs. Oh, nice. SUVs for the kill. There we go. Drill you out. Giggity. Oh my gosh. I just. It's like it literally is like Wings of Liberty for that first mission. You remember when you had to drill up in that temple?
Oh yeah.
Good times.
Drill for days, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you see on your screen, but underneath on Pregnant's production tab, do you see this the gray box, or is that just on my screen?
Green box.
Or it's a blue box. There's no icon.
Yeah. That's because it's a bug.
Yeah, what I'm saying, yeah, it's the WCS 3.0 kind of has its things.
Even in like normal like observer overlays, it does that. It's just a game bug. Like it does when you're producing the unit too.
Huh.
It's just a skin bug apparently. If you switch the skin off, it'll be fine.
So I don't know why Tag doesn't have his tanks in siege modes. I mean, I feel like he's gonna kind of have that happen to him. So we do see Siamese putting on the preserve Tag. Tag is just being very patient. He's gonna have a Liberator coming out. He's trying to get a good vision of this. We do see Vikings in the air, a couple tanks trying to get in good position. There we go. Finally gets in good position. He's going to try to focus down that tank. The Marines get on top of it, but I think there's too many units here. SUVs are getting pulled.
He kills the tank.
He gets the tank, which is great, but there's still a lot of Marines and a lot of SUVs in it. But he lost a lot of SUVs into this. He lost 5 SUVs total. And here comes the Liberator in Freedom mode to stop the rest of the attack. But I mean, was that really worth it to pull on all his SUVs when just to stop that attack? He lost 9 SUVs total.
And this Liberator here is going to do a good amount of work. Is there any Vikings out here for disc? No, there's not. So these Marines are going to have a hard time here. Yeah, they close SUVs immediately. And that's some lost mining time.
Yep. I mean, it's just, like you were saying before, like it's kind of, I don't want to say call it into like the stalemate, but if you look, Siamese has 30 SUVs mining at his second base when he's got his main base completely, he pulled out all the SUVs to get rid of that Liberator. So I mean, that's a lot of lost mining time. There you go.
Yeah, he was really oversaturated.
I hear Marines firing. Where are they firing?
Oh, I think they're killing SV or something. They
Oh.
went with the ramp. That was it. We see a push out here from Preston, or Tag rather. Preston Tag, same person. He's actually headed in army supply by a lot. By a lot, like almost double. A lot. Like that much, a lot.
Was it a lot?
It was a lot. Well, the Vikings actually killed. Oh. But the Vikings were like, nah, we're not gonna go over there.
I mean, but if the Vikings were able to get some damage on the medevacs and get rid of a medevac, he gets rid of one. I mean, that's a huge,
it's huge.
huge advantage in a fight right now because Tag is really putting on the offensive with this. He's trying to get that last medevac. If you could get some kind of medevac going, but if you notice, both players are just kind of working on two bases. Siamese is going to try to take this third base. I want to say he's going to take this base that's to his west. But it's going to be really hard to say. We do see Tag dropping his third base just north of his main base. He's got SUVs already there planning to mine. And these dumb ones are just running away from the building.
Yeah, I think Tag's idea here is just to contain a little bit more, and he's going to macro up behind us to get a bigger army, and just roll over what Siamese has. That's what I would do if I was him. I mean, there's no reason to actually push into that and lose a bunch, and just even out the game.
Yep.
There's no reason.
The not being able to pick up the tanks has really changed the gameplay, especially.
Oh, he gets one Viking.
He gets one Viking, doesn't get a medevac, unfortunately, but like I was saying, not being able to pick up those tanks anymore, just it's just been a gnarly different game now, especially with how everything started. So we do see this medevac that has just Marines for days in this, and I don't think Tag sees this. Tag has no idea this is coming, and he's about to lose a lot of units right now. This medevac's almost about to catch it. It's almost like he sees it coming or he knows it's about to come. And there we go.
No.
He sees it, but it's going to be too late. He needs to get a medevac on his own, and there's going to be a huge drop coming down. And he's going to do so much damage. Siamese is going to do so much damage. There's 10 SUV kills thus far. And he's cleared out that mineral. He's going to get all these, and he should pick up. Oh my gosh. Half the army split. Look at Tag sent his army to the base too. I'm like, it's going to be like this a weird, funky base trade now.
Doom versus June drop, man. Only way to do it.
Yeah. But it looks like Tag is not going to be able to push much further than this. Siege tanks have great position. I mean, there's really not much Tag can do from here. He's going to take out a barracks. That's great. But if you look up here, there's Marauders, Marines for Tag left, and Siamese has 2 medevacs. There has no more energy left. But they're going to get surrounded by the SUVs. All the SUVs are going to pull it. That's 30 workers lost and a command center. And the only thing that's left, Tag, here he comes. The last little bit of the army for Tag is about to get destroyed here at the main base of Siamese. Siamese takes off, almost picks off that medevac. And like I said, Siamese only loses a little bit. He loses, doesn't look like he lost any workers, but lost a couple barracks in place of that.
I think he lost like 807 workers, I believe.
The thing didn't pop up, but of course I'm blind as a bat, so.
Yeah. But
no big deal. We do see 4 medevacs filled with tanks, and that one lonely Marine is going to try to go for another big drop. This one might do it. If Siamese could land a great one on that third base, that brand new base, it would do so much damage. But as we see,
no.
Tag's base, Tag is just, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's pulling his army back. But now he sees it. I don't know if he sees it in time. The Tag is not paying attention. The tanks need to go up in siege mode. There we go. The Marines are just sacrificing themselves.
He killed his own tank.
Oh, dope.
He killed his own tank.
I don't know if Siamese did it on purpose. It's kind of sacrifice to prevent his units from being lost. But Siamese is in such a great spot. He needs to notice that there's that third base. I don't know if he realizes it yet. But if he gets it, we'll be able to... Oh, look, now he's got him sandwiched. Oh, there we go. Tag gets has his army there. It's just now trying to finishing up that main base. Excuse me, that natural base again. But the army difference is really not that much. I'm like, it's just more about positioning at this point. Like you said, with these doom drops, the Marines from Siamese catch wind of this army that's coming. And Siamese needs to get himself in position. He needs to put himself in siege mode. There we go. Siege mode gets into place, but the army of Tag gets hit a little bit.
Both players unsieging.
Yeah.
Because they both know.
And the upgrades are the same, right? I mean, both of them have the +1 of either upgrade, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I thought Q was the way to check that. They must have changed it. What did they change it to?
I don't know. WCS is weird. I want to say it's like U or something.
Units.
Okay, not income. APM. Upgrades. G.
G. It's G.
And then production is D. Oh. Upgrades. Production.
Yeah.
Ah. Makes sense.
We got it now.
Blizzard! Thank you, David Kim. First bounce.
Don't
Alright, so there's a huge fight going down for Siamese and Tag. They kind of push forward on top of each other, but at the present moment, it looks like Siamese has the greater army. But Tag is just trying to recover from this Siamese pushing forward, but you do not want to get caught. There's 3 siege tanks in siege mode. But it looks like he's just going to go around. They're in siege mode. He's not going to be able to do much. He's going to go around to his 3rd base. And I think Tag sees it. Tag sees it. Oh, here we go. And we're going for the base trade. Your favorite part of the game, because you know what's going to happen. Terran is just going to float their buildings up in the corner and not going to be able to do anything about it. The worst thing in the world. Oh, they're going to try to get them command center, but they can't. What they need to start doing is pumping out Vikings at this point. As many Vikings as possible.
This is actually pretty good for Tay, because he has an upgrade advantage right now. If he gets sniped to E-base, he'll be in good shape, because he can win a fight, I think, with 2-2.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, the problem that we got going on right now is, like I said before, we better not get into a draw game. I'm going to call these guys a Villo. Tag is floating at command center up in the middle of nowhere, and I don't think Siamese even realizes it. Right now, both bases are being absolutely destroyed. Another tank coming out for Siamese, but it's not going to matter. Both units are just, both players are just little, but Siamese throwing his units out everywhere. What Siamese needs to do is build another command center right here in that top right corner.
He'll get snipes 2-2 as well. Although Siamese did get +1 attack for his tanks.
Yep. But
now they're in a bit of a standstill because, well, pushing on the ramp, gonna snipe that tank. You're gonna snipe the tank. You're gonna snipe the tank.
So he snipes the tank. He's gonna start killing all these SUVs. The SUVs float away. But look at Tag floats his command center right above it. So now they see it. He sees that's in the air. But what's gonna happen now is that it's just gonna get in this weird thing. Tag has a lot of minerals, so you can start producing a lot more minerals or a lot more units behind this. But there's really nothing left.
The SCPs are attacking the command center.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. What Siamese needs to do, or what one of these guys needs to have done, is get Vikings out. But unfortunately, they're not gonna be able to do that now, not with all the tech being completely destroyed. There's not even a factory for either player. But we do see a barracks coming down for Tag. And that command center is just gonna float there for Tag. I mean, this is kind of... Tag has the greater army and has the upgrade advantage. Right now, it's all going to come down to positioning. And if Tag, or if Siamese could tag, or, well, if Siamese can somehow...
Oh, this is going to be bad, I think.
I mean, what's good...
Watchtower is going to be like a main part of this game right now.
Yep. But look at, there's a command center being built for Tag. But, all the SUVs are going to be getting pulled. I wonder if he's going to just try to end the fight right here. He's going to pull the SUVs.
Oh, no, I think his SUVs are rallied because the other command center went down, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, time to return minerals across the map.
Yeah. So I wonder if the Siamese sees... I know vision is V of Siamese. Siamese does not see the base. Does not see that command center that's basically right next to his. If he sees that and Siamese is able to snipe it... Oh, he's going to be able to snipe it right here. If he sees it, he will snipe it. There's nowhere for that command center he's going to be able to run. Okay, now he sees it. Tag needs to lift it up. He lifts it up, but it's not going to be enough time. There's going to be right under it. He's going to destroy it right now. That command center is going to get completely toast, which is great for Siamese, but we do see that there's that other base being finished for Tag at the same time, and there's a factory behind this. So that's just going to come down to who has the better control. That is a lot of SUVs, and that is a fresh mineral patch for Tag. Tag definitely has the advantage now at this point because of just how many SUVs he was able to save. I mean, we do see a command center for Siamese up in the top left. We do see a couple more barracks being built, but that's it. I mean, Siamese needs to stop dropping mules. But I think he wants to save them for scans.
Yeah, I think right now Siamese is trying to look for that perfect engage, and it's really hard to find it at this point.
Yep.
In fact, I think he's at a disadvantage because he has no SUVs, like you said.
Yeah.
That's where you're like for him to come back. The production right now is coming up for Preston.
Yep.
Or Tag, rather.
Yeah. And the Tag from behind this is building a starport, which is going to be for the Vikings. He's going to build 2 small ports, so that means it's going to be Vikings. And what I think Siamese needs to do is he needs to try to doom drop his entire army again behind that base. If you go in and snipe and just do all the damage to this base, because he's got to see it. I mean, let me get V. He doesn't see it. I mean, we do see the turrets here for Siamese are just right there, but we just don't see it. And if he's able to get greater vision, he could realize he could drop it. But both players are just playing super defensively at the moment.
We see Tech Labs have been putting down, and Ravens? Has to be Ravens.
Or Cloak Banshees. That'd be kind of dumb. Cloak Banshees. Boom!
Well, you're good.
I just thought, because they're only have a couple scans, and they only have one building that's going to make the scans. So all they have to do is bait out a scan, and that's it. But we do see Siamese with that second base. He needs to get that base floated up here, get on 2 bases. If he can get 2 bases going without Tag realizing it, I mean, Tag won't be able to do that much. He's going to mine this base out very quickly. We noticed and we saw that Legacy of the Void changed the amount you could mine. And Tag's only going to be able to get, quick math, about 3,000 minerals, maybe 4,000 minerals total from this. At the same time, he's trying to produce the cloak units, he's trying to produce banshees. Like, he needs a second base. Siamese might have it if he realizes he's got 2 bases and really start getting going on himself. But, you know, they're both at the disadvantage if they stay on this 1 base stuff.
Yeah, although Preston does have the 2 advantage, and Cloak is about to be done here, but there's no banshees being queued up though. Just can't they go down and spot that second base going down here for Tag.
Yep.
And I don't think Simon's gonna do anything about it. He might try to drop, but he's taking the risk that he might get pushed and lose that medevac because every army is precious right now. He doesn't have a production to replace that army if you lose it to a drop.
So if you notice, Siamese has that command center rally point all the way to his base. I don't know if that's a good idea. I would just hide that base right there. But I think he just does not want to lose it. Does not want to lose that fact that he does not have to spend the minerals on it. And if we do notice that Siamese army is climbing back up, the worker counts are about the same, and the intake is just a little greater than Siamese. Siamese has those mules they feel safe and confident to put down. But, you know, Siamese is going to go for it. He's going to risk floating the guy all the way down to a base. I mean, there's no gold on this map, but we do see Marines kind of, they're going to take over that tower. I mean, that tower is gold right now. That tower is worth so much money right now. It's kind of a good thing that they didn't make the towers. I was kind of concerned in StarCraft 2 when I found out they were going to have observation towers. I was kind of afraid they were going to make it like Command and Conquer, where holding the towers gives you like a +2 resource every 4 seconds or something like that. And then the more dangerous towers, the ones closest to your enemies, give you a higher payout. So I was kind of glad they didn't do that, because that would have been stupid annoying.
Where are those Vikings at? Oh, there they are. They're patrolling.
Well, they just want to stop any kind of doom drops. I mean, it's kind of great. That's what you're going to lose to right now is these doom drops. But we do see a Banshee coming out. What Siamese really needs to do is definitely...
Oh, he attacked his own medevac. He almost killed his own medevac full of Marines.
Wrecked.
That would have been really sad to see.
Alright, so we do see, I mean, this medevac of Marines is just going to come down. I think what he's going to do is he's just going to try to drop at this base that that just got built. He knows it's not going to be defended. If he could stop Tag from just kind of regaining this control of the map again, regaining everything, he's going to do such a great job. But as we can see, he's slowly mining out. He's only got about 3 grand left on that base. I mean, Tag desperately needs a third base. And at the same time, Siamese desperately needs a second base. I mean, he needs to risk it because he's going to get outmined here very quickly. We do see he's got the defense. That's great. But here comes Siamese drop. That sounds funny. So Siamese drop is going to do so much damage, and Tag is not going to be able to do much of this. Tag's moving out. It's going to be like the worst time for him to move out. He's going to get dropped right here. Siamese, what are you doing? Don't do this to me. There we go. So these Marines are going to do a lot of damage. Siamese, or Tag's army is coming all the way back. He's going to try to tag this command center. Got some damage, which is great. Got 2 SUV kills, which is phenomenal. Pulled the army out of position, which is great. There we go. Siamese finally floated that base. So now he's got 2 bases up and running. Needs to fully mine that out. Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Yeah, I think that's everybody's reaction.
I mean, it's like this is the Zerg punish. This is the punishment to all the Zerg players for the Swarm Host v Swarm Host matches. Oh, that Marine! I mean, like you said, the upgrades definitely go to Tag, and the army supply is slowly climbing for Tag as well. But it looks like Siamese is kind of running around looking for bases, looking for something. All these players have all these random bases scattered. This Marine's going to come in and start killing off these last little bit of the buildings.
He could be armory too. I'm surprised that Siamese didn't try to get another upgrade off of that. I think he's pretty sure he had the gas to get another upgrade. 3-3s starting too. Oh man, that's gonna be really bad if Tag can get that +3 attack and then +1 ground vehicle.
Yeah, it's what's going to happen at this point is Tag's just kind of turtle his way up to upgrades and win by sheer strength. Even though the army supply might be the same as we're reading it, it's not going to work out in favor of Siamese. Siamese is fighting for this tower, and he's going to be able to get it, and he sees his army coming, so he knows that there's going to be an army fight imminent. But Tag, leaving a Marine there, gets a scan off, sees the army as well. I mean, these guys are playing toe-to-toe. I am surprised they're kind of branching out. Both these guys want to just do crazy amount of damage to each other. I am surprised that none of them are trying to go for that big Doom drop that we've all been watching these guys play and do. Can you imagine if they were able to get that Doom drop off? Here's the fight right in the middle that might... All these scans going off, though. I mean, just perfectly timed. Three range for Tag is done. Oh, look at this tank. What a great tank positioning. Oh, all these medevacs full of those medevacs, they're full of units.
There's a Banshee chilling out at the southern part of this base.
Yep, there it is.
It's just kind of chilling, not
Oh, so these Marines are going to come to the south side. They're going to take this base. They're actually going to get it. The Marines are going to come across here. Where is Tag's base? Tag is not responding. Tag does not give a flying hoot about this base, and the base is going to drop. If he gets this is going to be it. Tag looks like he's going to go north. It looks like they're just going to do another base trade. Are they really going to freaking base trade? I swear to freaking... Oh, Tag's coming south. He's taking out all these tanks. All these tanks are completely gone.
Oh, he has +3 attack done.
Yep, +3 is now done for Tag, with Siamese is going to do everything he can. Barracks are floating in the air. I mean, this is kind of it. If Siamese just holds this and pulls back, Tag is going to be super broke. I mean, he doesn't have enough space to build supply depots. He's losing more supply depots as we speak. The Vikings are going to come in and going to attack the barracks. Here comes the final army of it.
No, Tag. Oh, man.
Tag's rushing in.
That concave, though, is really good. There's tanks on the high ground, though. You take care of those tanks really quick, and he'll be okay. He got +3 attack. Like, those tanks are nothing.
Yeah, but what happened is that the Siamese was moving his tanks at the same time Tag came in and just completely obliterated Siamese army. I mean, that's kind of it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Siamese does have a couple units left, but what he needs to do, he needs to Doom drop. He needs to try to get this army, as he knows it's coming across his map, he needs to swirl it around and drop in that base of Tag and kill him once and for all. Tag does not have that much minerals left. He is almost broke on his main base, and that's going to be it. He's got 110, 500. He's got less than 1,000. But he's got the... Yeah, he's got 3-3 to 1-1, like you said. The boys are being pulled. I mean, there's really not much. I mean, Siamese definitely needs to do something to pull back this army. The Vikings are just so close. Snipes a medevac, which is a great snipe from this. If he's able to get a couple more of those in, he'll do such a good job. That last tank getting killed. The Marines are going to come in. They're going to do so much damage. The Vikings need to fight with this army. He's pulling it back. It looks like this Marines, even though they're 3-3, he's going to completely destroy Tag's army. Tag's army pulls all the way back. The medevacs weren't able to do anything. Wasn't able to do anything. And it looks like Tag is just going to try to recover from this, but Tag is broke. Tag is just only getting like 100 minerals at this moment. He really doesn't have much left. Siamese needs to attack. This is the time for him to attack. Oh, what a stressful game.
TVT. I'm rolling.
TVT on roll 1.
That's all I got.
Hashtag TVT on roll 1. Well, here comes the barracks. The barracks of Siamese is going to see this base. Is going to be like, okay, you have nothing there. I see it. I mean,
I'm surprised we didn't see more Banshees out of Tag.
Yeah, and like what we need from Siamese is those upgrades. I mean, I think what he looks like he's doing is he's just leaves a lot in the bank and then produces a lot of units. Leaves a lot in the bank, kind of loses his army, and then reproduces, kind of playing like a Zerg player would in that sense. But right now, Siamese really needs to get some damage up. If he gets sniped this base again, that will be game ending for Tag. The Marines will run on top of it, get hit a little bit from the tank doing as much damage as they can, but those tanks completely destroy Tag's army. Tag doesn't have an army left. There is nothing left in this army except a couple tanks and a couple Marines and a lot of SUVs, and he snipes the base again, and now Tag is on 335, 610, 225. Is on just 1,000 minerals, and that's going to be it. There's really nothing left for Tag to do except try to turtle this way out, but it looks like Siamese is going in for the kill. Siamese really needs to start working on these upgrades. It's 3-3 army versus a 1-1 army. I mean, there's really not much he's going to be able to do from it. Here comes, I heard a drop. GG gets called from Tag, and Siamese takes it after 30 minutes of a tank versus tank, Marine versus Marine. Annoying as game, to say the very least.
Yeah, one thing that hurt Tag there, when the base trade did have an initial one, he used to 5 block for a long time. Like, very long. Like, too long.
Yeah, and that was epic attempt from Tag. It looked like Tag was going to be able to take it kind of towards the end, at the beginning of the start of that base trade, and what was going on was that it wasn't working out too well for him. I think he kind of played too safe and thought he was going to be able to turtle it up. I think Siamese kind of thought the same thing as well. Alright guys, let's try to get into this game number 3. Let's try to get into game number 4, see who wants to play and get that going. Of course, Draven, all you guys have to do if you guys want is just check out the casters, check out the bracket, all that good stuff in the chat, the eye casters, eye bracket, all that, and figure out what is going on. I am casting for the Dust League. Joined, of course, is Vampy Worm as we get these games underway.
Yeah, Vampy Worm. I like that guy.
That's what someone said in chat. They're like, Vampy Worm, I recognize him. Or recognize the voice or something like that.
Yeah. Everybody recognizes the voice.
It's okay, at least...
I don't think a bad thing, though.
Every now and again, people always think I'm older than well, yeah, they think I'm older than I am. Or definitely older than I look. But, one time someone thought I was Total Biscuit. And I was like, what? I don't think I sound anything like him.
Total Biscuit.
Yeah, like oh, we thought Total Biscuit was on your channel. I'm like, what? What part of anything how I sounds like Total Biscuit? Personally, I don't think so.
I don't know how to respond to that. Someone like messaged me earlier today. It's like the real Vampirum. I go, yes, the real one.
As opposed to the
Can I have
fake one.
Can I have an autograph? I'm like, sure. Can I make an impression of people? I don't know.
Let's try to get what game is coming up next. Oh, oops. I hate that StarCraft doesn't free Mick Monroe.
See, he got banned from Pro Text Chat and Restarted Revolution, where we would just paste that in his chat, and the whole chat would do it, and he got unbanned. He did it for like I think 2 or 3 days. Or like we would get him on 2v2 ladder, it would just be like #free McMonroe.
That's so great. I was like, at first I thought you guys would call me, because people call me McEnroe sometimes. But so that's why I first read, I was like, what the heck? That makes no sense. I'm like, you guys are spelling McEnroe wrong. And I was like, what the heck? Yeah, anyways, guess you had my mindset. Oh, chick lost in UFC. Sucks to hear. Who are all these people? There's like 10 people in this thing.
We're famous, man. They all want to watch us.
No, I mean, I have no problem them watching on the stream, but who are they?
I don't know who DeepMind is. It's the only person I don't know who it is.
He's a teamless GM, so I can't imagine him being like a super dick.
See, that's like my number one thing. Is like not on a team. I don't know who he is. Like, that's obviously the like number one qualification for super dick.
True. Caleb of House of Arconis? Is that really Caleb?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Are we ready or are we just...
Oh, that's Captain Buttbeard. Oh, that's who DeepMind is. Alright, that makes sense.
Who is it?
Captain Buttbeard.
Captain Buttbeard.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Captain Buttbeard. Alright, so we got Psistorm's Disc versus King Raz. Or Raze. Or Razi. Or Raze. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of cool ways to say his name. Alright, so it's King of the Hill. Now it's what, 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1. 2-1 for Psistorm.
Yes, son. Okay. King of the Hill. I was like, why is Siamese playing? Then I realized. And then. Cool. Yeah, I got this down. Yeah. Alright, guys. So game number 4 of the Dust League Week 2. Currently, we have Systems Gaming up 2-1, playing for Cyberstore Gaming in the red. It is Siamese.
And top right corner of the map, we have from Team Ascension, very own King Raze, or just Raze. Raze is probably better. We have Raze. He's a Terran.
So it's another Terran versus Terran, but we do see it's on Habitation Station. Do you think we're going to see that gameplay that we saw in the previous map on Warple? Since the maps are smaller, do you think we're just going to see early aggression from both players?
Yeah, we're definitely seeing aggression from Raze. Raze is very aggressive.
Is he like Reaper aggression,
Like,
or is he like just Super Marine, like tier 1 status?
It is general aggression.
Gotcha.
I don't. He can. I know he has a bunch of different builds, but I see him Reaper. I've seen him do like Marine. Yeah, it's all over the place.
Nice.
But he's just aggressive.
Yeah, I always enjoy players that are really good with like a tier 1 aggression because you don't really expect it. You know, so anytime I get kind of, I don't necessarily like when all Terrans do is they go like 6 or 7 barracks at the start and do nothing but Marines. But if I get like raffle stomped with like tier 1 units and no upgrades, I just like laugh. I'm like, how the hell did I not defend this? Like, I always appreciate when guys do that.
Yeah. Raze pulled 2 S3, take care of 1 S3, and someone back. I like it. 10 out of 10. Great strategies.
So I think I don't remember if I told you this, but on one of the original maps of Wings of Liberty, when I first started playing StarCraft 2, I used to play Terran. That's why I played in Brood Wars, and I used to purposely wall off an opposite map, where you like on a 4-spawn map, and I would put 3 supply depots on that ramp, and then I put a sentry tower next to it, so that way they thought that that's where my base was, and they just couldn't go see it. This is before Reapers, and they just couldn't go see it because there's the wall there. So I would wait, like kind of in the middle of the map, for them to push their army and attack that, and then I would run to their base. I had video on my YouTube channel of it where I only beat one person once from it. But it was the funniest thing because he was like, what the hell? Like, he didn't scout it until he saw the sentry tower. Then he's like, oh, I don't need to scout your base, blah, 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 blah.
That is quite the mind game.
Yeah.
Meta.
Yeah. I mean, I can't, it's, every now and again I'll do, because right now my Terran's silver, it's on the 4-spawn map, I'll put a sentry tower, like, randomly, but by the time I get sentry tower tech, they have already scouted me, so it's not as prevalent as it used to be. I mean, this was before people realized scouting was like the save all. And we have a Cyclone. Interesting. Cyclones are like the weirdest Terran units I think ever.
Yeah. They're
'Cause it's the only one that launches missiles. Like, it's like, I understand that, you know, like Marines have machine guns, Reapers have little shotgun type things, tanks have the tanks. It's just weird to have a ground unit that launches missiles. Like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know.
the missile launcher.
Yeah.
I just think that this pusher of Raze, it might do some damage. I'm not sure like how much so because I'm not like a DVT expert here. But Cyclones look pretty good for destroying buildings.
Yeah, they make quick work of it. They're in the base now. The boys are being pulled. All Cyclone has to do is like lock on.
Grenades,
Yep, grenades coming in, but all these SUVs are just getting absolutely destroyed. I thought I saw a Hellion in there. Hellions are there just completely roasting, and that's it. Siamese, there's no way for him to win from this. I mean, he did get it cleared. The Cyclone and this Viking and this Reaper are going to clear off this base, but that's going to be it. There's really nothing. It's just 17 workers. Just damn.
Hot damn. Get some tempo action in there. Hot damn. Let's see, Raze pump up production. I think his natural all set up and saturated. He is very far ahead though. Not really armor supply, but work supply. It's 30 to 9 workers.
Yeah, he's ahead.
I'm no expert here, but that's a pretty big Deficit at 530. I actually don't know how he's gonna come out of this one.
Yeah, unless he just gets some crazy good encounters or crazy good builds, I just don't know exactly what he's going to be able to do. To defend us, I mean, he's got two. Raze has got two tanks. Got two tanks and got a bunker. We do see the Cyclone. Cyclone, yeah, might be able to lock onto the tanks, but that's it. I mean, there's really not much it's going to be able to do. Rip Vampy Orb. Oh, people are saying rip because I can't hear you. I don't know, guys. If I knew how to increase his volume, I totally would. What if this tank is in range? Nope. He didn't know either. He's still in range? Nope. Third time to try, Simes.
Or try to never try, right?
Still not. He's just going to take these Vikings and land on the mineral line. There it goes. And these Marines are going to... What he's going to try to do is, I think he's going to try to bait out an army and try to see how much damage he's going to do. There's a tank going to come out here for a raise right here. There's going to be... Oh, he's going to focus down the tank. He's going to get it. Gets the tank, but these Marines are going to take that Viking, and that's going to be it. I mean, he didn't do much in the way of damage, but he did kind of prevent any kind of attack. So Siamese is kind of still hanging in this. It's a little bit longer, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do much. I mean, Rise is ahead in almost every sense, except for Army Supply. Army Supply is just a little bit different. But he's quadrupling the worker supply, the worker supply. I mean, there's really not much he's going to be able to do. Like you said before, I'm not an expert. I don't play Terran. However,
I feel like Raze is fine, right?
Yeah.
I'm no StarCraft 2 master player Terran.
I'm no Artosis.
But we're pretty sure that Raze is ahead at this moment.
Yeah. But the cool thing is, as you can see, there's a Widowmind that's kind of here, and it might be able to do some interesting damage if an army like this Marine army. Oh no, he needs to duck. He's gonna see it, and he's gonna scan, and
die.
And there you go. Oh, here.
Yeah, that's it. And this might be the end of our player here. Disc.
I mean, we
I don't
do.
know what this is gonna do.
Disc is
just doom drop him, right? Just doom drop him. Well, you're entertaining now. Just doom drop him.
But he's only got one medevac in this, but he does have 3 tanks. I mean, there's really not much that... I don't know what Siamese is going to be able to do. I mean, he sees that he's only on 2 bases, and Rise is on 3. I mean, it's just... Oh, here comes the tank. Is he just going to elevator drop him? What is he going to do? But he should do...
I think he was just looking for damage in the mineral line with the tanks there.
But what he should do is just leave 2 in siege mode, pick up the one that's not in siege mode, and then elevator up. It's going to be like a half elevator. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Like a half elevator.
Yeah.
It's like when you grab a tank, you just put it up top of the ledge and hope for the best it doesn't die. Right?
Basically, yeah.
See, we could be GM level Terran players. But right now,
oh, Planetary Fortress. Wrecked.
It looked like it was trying to do carbon mutation there for a second.
Yeah.
No one shall get past through me.
Too bad you can't, here in the middle of the map, too bad you can't, break this mineral thing. See where this marine is?
Yeah.
See this, too bad you can't, break those and, that have be, gold units or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. You break it down like rocks, and it's this, 2,000 mineral patch that you can just, I don't know. Never mind.
Or like a campaign where it drops random minerals, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of what Command and Conquer was, random patches where you destroy in-game stuff like buildings, and then you could get minerals. But here comes Raze pushing forward. G gets called from Siamese, and Siamese loses game number 3 or 4, and now it's a 2-2. 2-2, and I believe it's the best of 7 in this team kill match.
Yeah, best of 7.
Great game so far. Interesting TVTs.
I just hope, you know, guys, don't throw another Terran. I don't want to watch another ZVs or TVT. I hate watching TVT. I hate watching it since Wall, and I still hate watching it.
Well, we know at least one. It's gonna be one Terran for Rays.
Oh, is Idaho in Pacific time or Mountain time?
Mountain.
I like how most people don't even know there's a Mountain time zone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know there's 3 different times. It's 3-hour difference, 2 hours, or 1 hours. However, I think there's 4 time zones. It's just 2 of them are the same time for some freaking reason. Right? Or am I making shit up? Because there's Pacific, Mountain, Central, and Eastern, right?
Yeah, you're like Pacific is 2 hours behind Central, which would be.
Well, I know that California is only an hour behind me, and East Coast is 2 hours ahead.
Yeah, you're 1 hour behind East Coast.
I'm 2 hours behind East Coast.
Yeah, 2 hours behind East Coast. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then 1 hour behind Central?
Yeah, 1 hour behind Central.
And then 1 hour ahead of. So I guess there's 4 different time zones. Wait, I can't wrap my head around this. It's hurting.
East, Central, Mountain, Pacific. Oh, and then there's like Arizona time zone.
That doesn't change.
Yeah.
For some reason.
So there's really 5 time zones.
Well, I don't know if you would count the ones that don't.
I mean, if everyone else changes and that one doesn't change, won't the one that doesn't change make its own time zone? So that's different time than the rest. Like
Valid.
the suit.
Valid.
We're talking some real deep shit right now. The great thinkers of our generation are right here, casting StarCraft 2.
Have you lost to that meme story that's going on that like if you can't solve the riddle, you have to change your Facebook to a llama yet?
No, I haven't had that happen.
Okay, but have you seen it though?
No.
Okay, so it's a riddle that if you lose, you have to change your Facebook profile to a llama. And so you're laying in bed, 3 o'clock in the morning, you're sleeping. You hear a knock at the door, and it's your parents. They're throwing you a surprise birthday party. They have all your favorite food, and they have your drinks and your soda, and you have to have a pizza box and a bag of fries, and Buffalo Wild Wings, and all that great things.
Yep.
What's the first thing you open?
The fuck? God damn it! Now I'll be thinking about this whole time we do this match.
Well, I can tell you so you don't lose your mind.
What is it?
Your eyes.
Oh.
See, personally, I have an argument for that. I guessed eyes, and they're like, oh, that's right. I'm like, yeah, but you can say freaking door, and I don't need to open my damn eyes to eat food. But
You don't really have to.
yeah, you don't. I mean,
You just need a nose, right? Tell what's what.
yeah, I just personally, I think door is the correct answer, but I'm told eyes is, but who knows? It's David Kugelman's birthday. This guy works on ESL EU. He's one of the stage handlers. Oh hey, loading into a game. Probably should address that. Okay. Oh, Vonne Research Station, my favorite. Okay, control king. Warren is up 3. Raze is up 2. Wait, no, it's 2-2. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Cool.
Right. It should be 3-2.
3-2.
2-2.
2-2.
My bad. Yeah.
2-2. Okay. 2-2.
2-2s. 2-2s.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So this is game number 5 for the Dust League, week number 2. Week number 2. Yeah, week number 2, game number 5. Spawning in the bottom position of Von A Research Station is the blue Zerg player from Psistorm Gaming. It is Warren. StarCraft 2.
And the top part of the map we have a new Ascension, very own Raze. He is up.
Oh. What?
Oh Jesus! Why?
What? Yes! Yes! Okay, I believe. Okay, V gives you Vision of Warren, but C doesn't give you Vision of Raze.
Oh, he's gonna see it. Oh snap!
Oh, he doesn't see it.
Yeah, he does. He sees it.
Oh, can't. Dang it.
Nice.
I mean, there's really not much Warren's gonna be able to do from this point. I'm assuming, right? I mean, this is it. So, maybe you'd be able to tell on your screen. Wait. Oh, That makes sense. All I have to do is click on a unit and hit V, and that gives you vision of that race. Or that unit, or that person. I was hitting V, like, how do I switch vision? You just have to be selected the unit and then hit V. Well, I'm a derp. So, what do you think Raze is going to be able to do from this? Like, I mean, he's going to get a tank out, that's obvious. He's got a bunker. He's getting a starport. She's going to get a medevacs and drop it. But it's just, what's Warren going to be able to do behind this?
I don't know. I would just see him try to take another, like, his natural and try to, like, do a little bit of macro, but it might be kind of hard since, he's invested so much into the spine crawler.
Yeah.
He's types of creep tumor too, which is good.
Well, we do see the tank is delayed because was supply cap, but that tank is building now, and that's going to be it. There's really not much he's going to be able to do. I mean, we do see 3 spines going down, and the Marines aren't going to be able to do that much damage to them. 1 spine is going to finish. 2 spines are finishing. All the spines are finished, and the SUVs are getting damaged. So many SUVs are going down. The supply depot is about to finish, or about to drop, but the tank is about to finish out as well. That's it. The spine are killing the bunker. SUVs, speedlings are coming in now. The tank is going to do AoE damage. It takes the bunker out. Takes his own bunker out, but there's a second bunker up there, and the queen is going to get killed. And same thing with the tank. And this is going to be it. There's really nothing left that Warren's going to be able to do. I mean, he is going to pull the spine crawler back a little bit, and Raze won't be able to rebuild the wall. I mean, the only thing I think left is... Oh! Yes, he is. He's going to rebuild the wall. Never mind.
Yeah, we see a bunch of lings behind him. He's walking the spine crawler back.
It's
okay.
like the...
This looks somewhat stupid, by the way. Like, the spine crawler animation, like, walking, looks really stupid.
Well, it's like, have you played Stukov yet?
Yeah, I have.
Like, the buildings have legs.
Yeah.
It's so dope.
Like, right now the spine crawler is on a mission, but he might top lower if he's not careful due to the wind.
Personally,
like, if you look at him, like, he looks like he's having a hard time against this wind. Look, Banshee's coming in here for Raze, and that might be nailed in the coffin since there is no spore down.
So we do see Lings going across the map. I think they're just going to try to do as much damage as they can. Lings are going to get in, going to get a Marine. They're going to get 2 Marines out of this. They might get more, but they decided not to. Oh, going to get 2. Well, it doesn't get any, but they get pulled up all the way. And so we do see an Overlord from Warren kind of hanging out here. I wonder if he's going to try to go for some kind of Nightish one. But we do see this Banshee floating around. And he does have Cloak. Cloak is done. Spore Crawler is done. But we don't see the lair like you were mentioning before.
The moves straight through the Naga Tower. Yeah, that Banshee is spotted. And let's see what the reaction's going to be here. There's Spore Crawler up.
Spore Crawler's up and he spots it, but just...
There's already Banshee in the main warren. A couple drone kills. Just always nice. Second Banshee coming in to reinforce that. Honestly, if I was him, I would just try to take down like a bunch of units.
Yeah.
There's no point going after like anything. Don't check get the Zerglings. Wait, what is spotting that? Is the Spore Crawler range really that big?
Well, one of them's not cloaked.
Oh, that's right. I thought he was hitting the cloaked one at first. And
Yeah.
Like, what?
No. One of them wasn't cloaked, so he was hitting the non-cloaked one. So that queen just dancing around kind of gives himself a little bit of time, but we do see another Banshee coming in. There's only two. Well, there's two queens, but I don't think they want to dance right now.
They don't.
Oh, bless me! I was sneezing. Here comes the other queen on a defenseless base. Cloaks a little bit, but there's still no lair. I mean, there's nothing. And this queen just one more hit. Well, there's only one Banshee left. He's focusing down the assimilator, or excuse me, the extractor. Sorry, we're playing Zerg. But he's really not doing that much damage. I mean, for as much, how much these Banshees costed? They have killed 12 drones.
I think it's 150.
Yeah, but it's just he hasn't done that much with it. Like, yeah, he's getting drone kills. I mean, which is great. He's scouting, which is even better. But
I think he's done more than enough damage. He's forcing spores. He's killing queens. Like,
yeah.
The reduction isn't there right now for Warren. And he's still getting drone kills. Like, this Banshee harass is non-stop. He's killed 18 workers. now let's remember, he lost 3 spotting crawlers at the Razor's soon-to-be 3rd.
Yeah.
He lost a hatchery. He lost a queen, which is already 900 minerals.
Yep.
And he lost a couple Zerglings, which are probably another, like, probably 1,000 minerals.
Oh, there you go.
So
Yeah, sorry, if you hit L.
Oh, there we go. Shift L also works.
Oh, yeah. So, total 54 units. That's almost $3,000 worth of damages. And all have raised losses 12 at just half that. I mean, he's lost a significant amount, and production is D. Boom!
Boom.
Heavy D on that production.
It's huge.
Now I see just this drop coming in with these tanks and these... I don't know what Warren's going to do. I mean, if Warren holds this, he'll be the king of all holds. But he's got no units to do anything with. He's got, like, lings, and that's it.
He's got 6 roaches on the dream.
I mean, the queen... Oh, doing some damage. These medevacs aren't, like... We'll give him the range that he needs in siege. What the heck? That queen was able to hit that medevac?
That queen was able to shoot through that... what do you call it? Canyon?
Yeah. It's a cool canyon.
Pretty outrageous. I'm still like I'm still like a little sad about the queen range buff.
Yeah.
Like some reason like anti-air it just seems really strong. Like overly strong still for some reason. It's probably just me.
Yeah, I think it's good. I don't think it's. I don't know. Queens. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I would like queens to have a little bit more abilities, but I still think that if a unit doesn't destroy a creep tumor and you hit it, it should trigger like an AoE slow. Like, so it's like part of the lore. If you read the StarCraft books from Brood Wars or even pre-Brood Wars, that you remember the first mission of StarCraft 1 or the second mission when you go and you have to destroy like that command center that's infested.
Yep.
So the mission takes place in a book, and you can read it in the book, and the Marines get caught in the creep, and they keep describing how they can't move, and like their tanks get sludged in, and they get trapped for like 3 or 4 days on this creep, and they can't move and stuff, because they don't know how to deal with it. And so I was like, oh, I always thought that would be a cool little feature, like a lore feature or something that you could just. Um, oh, look at this raise, just right in front of the roaches, and their Ravagers just. There we go. Boom, boom, boom.
There it goes.
I always thought that was would be like a cool little feature to do, but as you see, the layer is just the layer is now finished. But production wise, I mean, it just Raze just has the game, it just has the momentum at the moment. His armor supply is not as good, but it's stronger. I mean, that's what's going to be doing it for him. Is that he's going to be +2 of 2 before Warren's even +1 armor.
Yeah, Warren needs to, like, I don't know. He needs to make something happen. He's really far behind. And he's not see the drop lord, but that's okay though.
Well, drop lord, slow lord, holy balls! That is the slowest mother.
Wait, it can drop there? What? What? That drop ring shouldn't happen.
I don't know, man.
How could it drop? It was even, whatever. You know what?
Alright.
I'm done. That's a feature. Okay, that's a feature. I'm giving up. It's a feature.
All right, so Corrosive Bile's landing, not getting too much damage, but here we go. These lings are coming in, doing so much damage on that base, and it's going to force Raze to go all the way back. I mean, these, I don't know, well, maybe not. Or is just going to...
He has Marines coming up.
Oh, yeah. There that comes, yep. But still, that was a lot of damage on 2. I felt like he did more damage than just 2 SUV kills. But Warren sees this army coming. Corrosive Bile's going to land, going to try to predict it, and try to land behind them so that way when they jump back, it'll get hit on a little bit. Corrosive Biles coming in, landing on nothing. Those tanks are just destroying the Ravagers. And this third base is vital for Warren. Warren needs this base to stay in the game. He needs that gold base. Gold is so valuable at the moment. Warren's going to try to come in on the north side of the base. Corrosive Bile's going down on top of the tanks that are completely immobile. Landing on top of the tanks. All the tanks are completely destroyed except for one. Here comes a Liberator. Liberator's going to try to come in, but these Marines are going to come in and completely destroy the base. Now Warren's got nothing to defend against this, and Warren is going to lose his gold base. Drones get out, trying to save a little bit left of it. Behind this, Warren takes a fourth base. And here comes a huge drop. Warren's army is completely cut. Is he going to be able to save it, though? Roach is coming out. More Roach is coming in. Liberator, liberation mode. Just doing so much damage. There we go. I mean, that's a huge... I mean, Ray's lost a lot of his army there.
He's doing drops everywhere. Like, he has a Liberator in the natural. Or a level... Technically third, I guess. And he has a drop point. He had a drop point down to fourth.
Oh, there
he
it is.
killed the fifth.
Here comes another drop. Corrosive Bile's going to try to go off on this base. Lands right on the medevac. Boom! Cool. And boom goes the dynamite. Here's, look at this medevac. This sneaky, sneaky medevac. Warren sees it. Warren sees it, but...
Like, there's one tank just off to the right.
Yeah.
Like, just
That's going to be the hero tank.
He's just like sitting there, you know. He's gonna get something one day. Oh, there he goes. He unsieges. Like, that's not supposed to be there.
So here's the Spore Crawler trying to get the last little bit of that medevac. Medevac's gonna get dropped right here. Corrosive Bile's coming in. There it goes. Whoa! Lands on top of his own units. Does not get the medevac. But look at these tanks and regions. The problem is now is that Raze is going to turtle. He's just going to do what Terrans do best and just Planetary Fortress hop and Tank hop and Sentry Tower hop and all the other type of hops.
Bunny hop.
The bunny hop and the bunker hop. I mean, that was a vital, that was a very useful strat in Brood Wars. Just bunker hop.
That also happened in Liberty for a bit too.
Yeah.
You didn't need flag builds for building a barracks. You would just build 2 barracks outside and then build bunkers and bunker hop. It was quite stupid, and I'm really glad they added sweaty people requirement to build a barracks because it was bad. It was a bad time.
Okay. Well, I mean, the kind of interesting thing about this, Warren does have the higher army supply, but it's not as strong as Rise. So we'll see if Rise's army kind of benefits him in the end, like we did see. Siamese kind of, when he played against Tag, even though he had the weaker army, he was still able to survive. But we just see all these upgrades finishing for both players. 3 of 3 is 3 of 3 done for Raze.
Yeah, 3-3 is done for Raze.
Holy smokes, that's going to be a hard thing for Warren to push against. I mean, he
but
needs.
He has Burrowed Infestors. Like, you don't need anything else.
Oh, he's a huge drop. I can't believe I missed it. Huge drop on the south base of Raze. Raze's army getting completely picked off. And here comes the huge. Oh, leave the medevac. Screw the medevac.
Yeah, no, you don't need a medevac, man.
So here's.
Position. Yeah, you guys have a nice position.
Here comes the Infestors. Gets great fungal growth on it, but it doesn't get as much damage as he was hoping to get on it. There's just too much liberation mode. It's just getting so weak in it. More Infestors are being burrowed. Scans going down to try to stop the Infestors from coming in. Corrosive Bile landing on top of these Marines. It's so. Warren has. If you look, Warren has this army completely surrounded. If he gets good connections with all these, Raze's army is about to get destroyed. I don't think he realizes he's almost completely sandwiched in here.
It's going to be really rough, though, for Warren to engage into this. Like, even if he does have a nice concave, like, tanks do the same amount of damage. We should see Raven here, I think, from Raze, because Raven would be kind of nice to stop the Infestors. Although he scans at the perfect time for the Infestors. He doesn't get the fungals down either. Rose Rally go down, and he couldn't use some of these liberators. I think one liberator goes down.
Yeah,
he missed a couple, though.
Yeah, he missed a lot of fungals. All those Infestors got completely destroyed, and GG. That's got to be GG. I mean, there's really nothing much Warren's going to be able to do. Like we said before, Warren's trying to fight against a 3-3 bio army with some tanks supporting it and liberators supporting it even more, which is even harder. I mean, there's really not going to be much for him to do. The Corrosive Bile can't even kill the tank right now. That's just how weak his units are at the moment. Just he can't even kill tanks with the Corrosive Bile. Here comes it's just Planetary Fortress trying to do some kind of damage. The gold base is about to get dropped again from Warren. And I think this is just going to be it. I don't know if Warren's going to be able to just kind of keep up with this. These scans going down, preventing any kind of Infestors from coming in. And GG gets called, and Raze takes game number 4? 5? Takes game number 5. And now it's Matt's point for Team Ascension.
Okay, we're going on match point right now.
Right. Da 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 da. All right, guys. This wait, what? Oh, no sugar. I thought. Huh. Why is Lord of the Rings trending on Facebook? It's 15. It's been only 15 years since it came out. Damn. Okay. Here we go. Overgrowth. Great map.
I actually agree. I like Overgrowth. Actually, I don't know anyone who hates Overgrowth. They just hate playing it all the time.
I hate playing it all the time, and I hated it in hardest form. I like it a lot better now, but I felt like it was I just got Stargate rushed or cannoned for days. Like that's what I felt like.
Yeah, it was a good map for that.
Alright guys, like we said before, this is going to be game number 6 in the Dust Team League. Week number 2, currently it's Psistorm's Gaming B Team versus Team Ascension's Pro Team. Or Team Ascension's Pro. And right now we're getting to game number 6. If Team Ascension takes this, they will take the series for this evening, beating out Psistorm 4-2. It is up to Caleb Arconius to bring the team back and make it a 3-3 game. I love the Carbot little portrait thing or whatever that is.
I think that's something you get from
The Valentine's Day or something, yeah. I'm
it's like
really...
an achievement.
I don't mean to be yawning, sorry. King of the Hill rises up. 3, in a line. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, like we said before, this is game number 6 of this King of the Hill match, best of 7. Spawning in the top right position of Overgrowth, it is the Red Zerg player from Psistorm Gaming. It is Caleb Arcoius. I'm just going to call him Caleb.
Arrakis?
Arrakis.
Arrakis.
Caleb Arrakis, because I don't want to say anything else. So it's just Caleb from Psistorm.
Alright. Bottom from the map, we have a Team Ascension. Raise. It's your purple Terran.
Raise, yeah. Alright. So, nothing cheeky going down from Caleb. No hatchery at the natural of Raise or anything stupid. I do love your guys', or at least your guys' little icon thing. The TA one. This guy.
Like the Psistorm logo?
No, I like that. This one looks cool. The Psistorm logo is cool. I've just seen it for like 4 years now.
Oh.
This
Yeah,
one's cool. It looks like the Fury Road one. Because it's the machine gun and the.
Say, 'cause it's like it's not the full image, but it's like enough to know what team it is.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows that logo is like TA. Psistorm logo is like it's just kind of there.
It's the Psistorm symbol. Psistorm Gaming. I mean, it is what it is.
I know. I kind of wish you guys just had the tornado instead.
Of saying Psistorm.
Yeah. It's just saying like energize the game and Psistorm
Yeah.
Gaming. I think tornado would just be good enough.
Yep. I don't make the decisions. If I did, I don't know if I would have a team. I would be the worst team manager.
So what we're doing? So what about sponsorships? What sponsorships?
No, I mean, no. I mean that one. I think. Oh, wait, I'm on stream. I'm not gonna say anything. No, it's just hard. I'm like, we're just with Freedom and Damien. Freedom's East Coast, so it's just kind of hard to, get things planned and stuff like that. But I do love the Psistorm Cups that we do. It's a lot of fun. I do hope I am able to get to the next one, but we shall see.
Yeah, I hope we get the next one too.
The next Psistorm?
Yeah.
Nice. Are you not going to go to Philadelphia then? Or are you going to try to do both?
I have to do confirmation on that day. On my cousin's sponsor, so I have to do that. Land on the same day as Philadelphia. It's kind of depressing.
At least you know there will always be another one. I mean, Philadelphia seems to be doing really well that there won't not be another one,
So you can Philadelphia, make sure you guys sign up. nerdstreetgamers.com/Philadelphia.
Shameless plug is shameless.
Shameless plug.
I don't
Even though I don't really like run Philadelphia.
No. I mean, it's a huge event. I mean, Psistorm fully supports that. I mean, it's a great event. I mean, I love grassroots events. I mean, it kind of sad at the moment that that like that's all that really is for StarCraft at the moment is these grassroots, and there's nothing really concrete. That's what I really love about Philadelphia. That's why I really wish we were able to get like a part of the Psistorm Cup out in California because we had the land center to do it. We had the huge one, the esports arena. Like I would freaking love to put on a monthly tournament there, but you guys kind of went left field. They turned into Howies. It was kind of depressing.
Anyway, we do have Warren or Caleb doesn't have a third yet, which is scary, and two-way strikers on the way. The Grace see the gas intake though. He did not. He doesn't know there's gases at natural.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that he's going that Spire. We do see that third base coming down now for Caleb. I wonder what he's going to try to do. Either obviously he's going to try to get mutas and just a rush, but I've never seen mutas do that well on a small map like this. Just especially playing against a Terran, because I feel like it's just really easy to get caught. If that makes any kind of sense. We do see this medevac coming out, and it's going to take that third base. Caleb's third base is gone at this point.
Yeah, he's gonna hit right before the mutas come out too. We see 16 lane reduction here, which won't be enough to stop this, but it's gonna be really close. Stim is done. This is a nice stim timing attack here. 10 medevac, 10 marine push. That most Surgs hate, and
Yep.
as someone who also Surgs a lot, I can totally agree. This is horrible.
Yep. It's the mutas are coming, but it's another 15, 30 seconds before they're out. I mean, it's just he needs to buy him some time. Caleb needs to do something to buy him some time. It looks like he caught himself just a little break. Rise is backing out just a little bit, just enough time to allow these mutas to pop out. I still don't think he knows that there's mutas coming out, but now there's mutas out, and we do see that it's going to be mutas and speedlings going to try to do as much as they can. But it's just there's so much here. Rise is dropping down the turrets. I think he knows what's coming out. Lings are going to try to get around this, but we do see that there's a Widowmine in this as well. Widowmine is just going to get dropped down right in the middle of the base. The Widowmine's dropping. They actually get it sniped. Mutas are going to come in. He's going to try to focus on the Marines. He's going to get all these Marines. Marines are going to get completely picked off. Medevac is going to get killed as well off from the Mutas. And what a great play by Caleb, killing off that Widowmine right before it detonates. These medevacs are going to get picked off as well. The boost is about to finish, and so boost finishes. Oh, he doesn't get it. He clears off all the mutas, or should be all the medevacs, and that's going to be it. He's going to be focusing down. He should just focus down the supply depot. There you go. Supply depot
won't fall.
will not fall.
The wall is too strong. Unless got Donald Trump to build it.
Correct.
Too strong.
Too strong.
Or I guess it's too tall. Yeah, too tall of a wall.
Too tall.
The Lynx can't get over it, man.
Well, here kind of is the problem now that Ray's faces that now he lost that encounter, is that it's going to be really hard for him to take a third base. I mean, we do see Caleb kind of controlling that with the overload. We do see that the mutas are kind of poking around. The mutas are going to come in. They're going to try to do as much damage as they can into this, but I think he's just trying to poke around. These mutas are here. Turrets. It's just an awkward position.
Yeah.
Someone talking crap in chat. Avila says Dark sucks. Whatever. Avila says everyone sucks. I don't care.
I think Dark hacks, to be honest.
What?
Dark obviously hacks, right?
Dark Ninja, the guy that's in chat? I doubt it.
No, I'm thinking about the Korean Dark.
The Dark, the Pro Dark?
Yeah, the Pro Dark.
Like does he hacks to be good? Because I always thought he was good, and he was always good in tournaments.
No, he doesn't hack. It was a fucking joke.
Oh,
Joke.
Your jokes.
Yeah,
Your jokes.
Yeah.
Well, here so we do see Banes, but there's no Bane speeds. Widow mines are here, but the Lynx need to go in and start try to detonate the mines. They really need to get it going, but the mutas are here, kind of stopping the supply depot, or its supply chain from coming in. All these Marines coming across the map aren't going to be able to do anything, but these Widow Mines definitely need to get triggered before they try to do any kind of real damage right now. Again, mutas are just stopping the supply depot from coming in. He's going to snipe both. He almost gets all the medevacs, but there's a lot of Marines on top of these. And these mutas are just trying to float around, but jeez, man, this is good. There we go. Speed. Ling.
He pops both Widow Mines.
Which is great, but there's still 2 more Widow Mines in this army. Here they go. All the Widow Mines. Oh! They get it! I mean, the Banes hit the Widow Mines, which is great, but the speed needs to finish. There's about 15 more seconds left on this speed upgrade. But there's 2 more Widow Mines left in this army, and they're just about done.
I would like to see Raze drop the main right now.
Yep. To swing around to the south and come up from the south. Yep. So Lings are triggering the Widow Mines, but there's still just one more left. And here he goes. He's going to destroy the wall. Looks like what he's going to try to do. He's going to come down from the south and from the west of Raze's army. Going to try to sandwich him in. Still, currently, Raze is only on 2 bases, so he needs to make this work. I'm like, if he can't get this to work, Caleb will be able to overthrow it. Bane's coming in and doing a lot of damage, but there's still 3 Widow Mines left that have not been triggered. More Lings going to come in and try to trigger as many as they can. Lings coming in from the south side. Like I said before, Banes are rolling in, doing so much damage. They're not getting split that well. Muta's trying to attack the Medivacs, and it's still a decent-sized army from Raze kind of pushing through. He needs more Lings and more Banes coming through. But like I said before,
Raze had nice splits there.
Raze had great splits, but he's still only on 2 bases. He needs to do something else. Caleb needs to do way more than what he's doing.
I guess they're likely Caleb was also on 2 bases, production-wise anyway, because that third doesn't have a queen anyway.
It looks like these Banes are just trying to pick out, like, what he needs to do is get these Widow Mines triggered. If he gets all the Widow Mines triggered, then he will be able to push up this base. But the Widow Mines are coming in, gets a couple good shots off it, but there's just so much Marines here that he just needs way more Marines. We've got 3 more Mutas coming out, but he needs way more than that. Banes are going to try to get some good splits. Medivacs are getting picked off by the Mutas, but there's just so much bio army. Here's another army, bio army, wow, from Raze coming in.
One thing I don't like right now, Caleb, is that he has way too many Mutas, I feel.
Yep. Banes are going to come in. They're going to try to bait him out. There he goes. He's going to roll right on top of it. Doesn't get that much. Splits up the Mutas, which is not good.
Yeah, he has way too many Mutas right now.
Yep. He needs more Lings and send those Mutas to somewhere else. Like, he needs to.
Raze is getting a 3rd saturated right now.
Yeah.
And Caleb is having a hard time breaking this. He's freaking the hooks looking on Banes. But he doesn't have an Overseer. Oh, nice Widow Mine hit on the Mutas, but I'll take it.
Oh, here we go. That was good. Bane hit, splits almost the entire army up. I think Caleb has enough to finish out the rest of this army, but he just doesn't want to risk losing all his Mutas. Link's coming in to throw the defense for the Mutas. Last little bit of Medvedev gets picked off.
The Mutas are getting pissed off right now.
But holy crap, dude. I mean, like, there's so many Mutas, like you said before, and Caleb kind of got bullied into this 3-base play, and Raze has that 3rd base saturated, and Raze is back into this. I mean, it was just Caleb had the upper hand there for a little bit. He's able finally to saturate that 3rd base. But there's so many Medivacs. There's just.
He doesn't have a 3rd base. He bullied his main.
Well, okay. Yeah, well, it's kind of what Raze did. So, but still, I mean, it's what's going to be the tell. I think is what this next base and who gets the next base is what's going to be kind of the deciding factor of this match. I mean, if Caleb loses this 3rd base, then I think that's going to be it. Here comes the army. The Mutas are going to try to come into this. He's got 0 Banes with this army. He doesn't have enough to do much. He's got a couple. They get some good hits. Widow Mines.
Ooh, nice splits from Raze.
Yeah. I think there's enough Mutas here to clear out this army. I really do. But he just doesn't want to risk it. He wants to get good Bane hits. Medevac's about to get picked off. All the Medevacs are by themselves now. He needs all this time. There we go. He's going to completely clear out this entire army, and that was what Caleb needed to kind of throw. And here comes the Mutas on top of these Medevacs. All these Medevacs are completely undefended. He's going to be able to get a couple kills with this, but their boosts, there they go. And now there's Liberators with this army. And I'm surprised that Raze didn't turn that command center into... Oh, look at this Widow Mine on top of the Mutas. Damage about half of it. More Mutas getting shot down with the Widow Mines. And that's doing so much damage. There's a lot of Liberators with this army. And he needs to destroy that 3rd base. I mean, I honestly think if he focuses down that turret, he would be able to get that base and completely destroy and wreck Rise's army. But like as we see before... Rise is going for that 4th base. At the same time, Caleb's only on 3 bases. We do see that he's darting that 4th, but he needs to get on the goal. I mean, he really needs to get the upper hand in this. If you look at it, we're 15 minutes in, and both people only have 50 workers and only a 60 army supply. These guys are
Yeah.
kind of broke.
Just a little bro.
Yep.
Like just a little bit.
Well, here comes Banes. It looks like Banes are going to try to make a move onto this base. They're going to do some great damage. Let's see how many he's going to be able to do.
It's gonna be huge.
Nope.
It's not gonna be huge. I lied. Never huge.
Let's see if he doesn't try to do it again. I mean, if you look at upgrades, we do see that Caleb is going for that +2 when Raze is only on +1, so that's really good advantage thus far, but we just don't see enough from either player to do any kind of significant damage. Again, Rise going for planetary, or excuse me, going for the planetary instead of, what is the freaking word I'm thinking of? Orbital command instead of the planetary. Holy goodness. And these...
Oh no, these liberators though.
Yeah.
Getting some nice juicy shots off, but look, they don't do any damage to light anymore. I don't think. Do they? There we go.
I don't remember. If I knew more, I would know.
It's alright, don't worry about it. Okay.
This meteor's gonna fly right over the army. Are they gonna do it? Don't you do it? Oh, they're gonna get stuck. They're gonna get. Oh my goodness. Oh, here comes Ling. He's gonna try to do a run by on this army. Like what I said, I'm surprised he hasn't done a planetary fortress defense. He's just done the orbital commands. The Lings are gonna do the run by. They're gonna do so much damage right now for Rise's army right now. That's just getting so many SUV kills and stopping this base from doing anything really. That's a lot of Widow Mines under this medevac army. I mean, behind this, Caleb needs to take a 5th base. Personally.
Let's take another base.
He needs to do something.
Yeah, do something, man. Just do something.
Because right now, the +2 is about to finish for Caleb. Caleb's going to be in a great position. +2 is just now starting for Raze. Raze needs both players. I don't know. Both players are just doing such a good job at poking. The Mute is going to come in just to attack it. It's going to do so much damage that it's going to completely drop the turret, and it's going to be a lot of damage done, but the delayed mine time, no, don't fight that. You don't want that fight, and here comes more Lings. And Widow Mine's doing what they do best. Cheap shot for days.
Blowing stuff up.
Yeah. Here are more turrets. Oh, look at all those Widow Mines. Look at all those Widow Mines. Ah! Oh, my goodness. Widow Mines for days. I mean, Caleb has the money. He needs to take 2 bases. I think he needs to take his gold base and the top base that I just see the hatchery going down for that as well. He needs to do something and he needs to get tier 3. I honestly think he's just he's ahead in upgrades, but not for long. He needs to do something with these upgrades. He either needs to get infestors to get fungal growths for the Banes or something. But look at all these Banes.
It's gonna be, I know, Caleb's in a really hard spot because if he engages and he does well, like, he wins the game, right? Or like he's very far ahead at that point. But if he has a really like okay engage, he's still behind.
Yep.
And it's just a tough situation. And Raze does see that he has that 5th going down as well.
Huh. Lings get in. Gonna start doing damage. Kind of destroy that base yet again. Oh, here comes a huge engagement. All these. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I saw 4 Widow Mines locked onto that army, and I almost cried.
Almost cried.
Almost cried for me, Argentina. Alright, so we do see Caleb getting his 5th base up, which is great. Where are the Widow Mines? Oh, there they are. What he's going to try to do is bait him into that army. What Caleb needs to do is try to send some Lings in there. Bane's going in, doing some good damage. I mean, gets a little bit of damage done, which is great. But he needs to do way more than that.
He has 2-2 done, so this army is now even with Caleb's.
Yep. Which is unfortunate.
He has more liberators too.
Yep. Which is very unfortunate because
I'd
there's...
like to see Raze like very Widow Mines underneath those sensor towers right now. Or, well, Naga towers. Yeah, Naga towers.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, yeah, sensor towers.
I know, are they I thought they're Naga towers. Like, are they actually called sensor towers?
No, they're called Naga towers, but I mean, you could call them sentry towers. I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh! That army is just catching it, but look at this concave coming down from Raze. Lings are going to kind of try to just do some kind of damage, but these Banes are coming in and doing absolutely nothing. This army is just doing too good. It's so frustrating watching. Raze is kind of climbing back into this. His army supply is just a little bit greater. Banes are going to come in and try to do more damage. I don't think there's going to be ever a good Bane encounter. I think Rise is just paying attention way too much. He's just way too good. Where's the mutas? Oh, there they are.
They're trying to pick apart the Liberators.
I mean, what's winning it for Rise at the moment is these Widowmines are just doing so much damage. Like, more Ling run by just destroying this base. I mean, he's doing such a good job at keeping Raze behind and keeping them kind of broke. I mean, he's almost mined out of everything. He's going to be only on that one base that keeps getting harassed. I mean, so Raze is doing a lot of damage at the forefront here. No. But look at this army. This army is really not that great. All the Widowmines have been detonated except for 2. I don't...
Actually, there's like 3 that haven't been detonated yet.
3?
Yeah. There's like 3.
Okay. Lings are going to come in and try to do some more damage. These Banes is just kind of floating over everything. Does he not have an observer? He doesn't have an overseer at all. Like, oh, there they are. Oh, there they are. There you go, finally.
Yeah, he's pretty much relying on the Banelings to kill the Widowmines.
Yeah. He doesn't even have a hive. I mean, he's not going to be able to go into 3-3 right now. Ling's going to come in and try to do as much damage on top of it. There's still 3 more. I mean, every army, like every encounter makes the army just a little bit weaker, but then it kind of comes back. These Lings going to try to do a run by. Going to surround these Marines and going to go for that 3rd base. Here's a huge encounter. All the mutas are landing on top of the Valkyries. Couple good Widowmine hits, but nothing too extreme. Look at these Lings going to the left-hand side. They're trying to do some damage, but they're about to get completely destroyed and melted away. This 4th base from Caleb is about to drop. He needs to get some kind of good engagement on this. Lings coming in from the south side, just trying to trigger all the different Widowmines, but there's only 1 left in this entire army. There's only 1 left in this army.
This is pure Marine based.
Yep. And the Marines, and it's 2 of 2. What we need is to see is a hive to get into a 3 of 3. If there's 3 of 3, I think Caleb would have a better job of controlling this. But this is so just different. Just where's the Widowmine? I don't think there's a Widowmine left. The Banes are coming in, but last Liberator drops. Or there's still 1 more left. I don't know what I'm talking about. These Banes just need a burrow right there. There's just so much. It's just so crazy. Raze has the smaller army supply, but he's doing such a good job at holding this.
Oh no, there's me a Ling run by.
Here it goes. Here's another one. He's just going to do so much damage. I mean, I don't know if Raze is going to be able to recover from this. Raze is basically broke, and he's losing his only mining base right now. If we do see that, he's got this one up here, but that's only 300 minerals. Raze does not have a mining base anymore.
Yeah, Caleb is doing a lot better trading at the moment. Like, he's been trading out, like, Banelings and Widowmines. Or Banelings for Widowmines. Raze is just being torn apart. I know I recently put a bunker down with the 3rd. Or a bunker anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, a bunker anywhere would be.
Like, he would have stopped that pretty easily if he had a bunker.
So I think now Caleb has, like, this ball that is just going to do it. Unless he gets caught by these Widowmines, I do not see Raze really coming back, because as we saw, he just got completely destroyed. Raze is broke. Raze has 300 left at that base to the left, and that's it. Here comes the Widowmines. Some of them are burrowed, but they're not triggering. There's the one, but that's it. Oh, here comes the mutas are destroying that base. They're completely destroying, and it's going to turn into a base trade, but it's not going to be a great base trade. These Banes are going to come in, trying to destroy the last little bit of the army, and that's going to be it. There's just nothing left for Caleb, or excuse me, for Raze to do. He's completely broke. He's got 36 minerals, and this is it. This is going to be the base trade, but I think Raze is going to lose us, and I think Caleb takes game number 6 and brings it to the match point, to the, what's the game number 7 called? Oh, look at these Banes! Oh, look at these Banes right here. Get on it. Get him. Get him. Yes! No. What a great bait hit. And that's going to be it. Raze has nothing left. Widowmines are going to come in. But this is going to be it, and this is the ace match. That's what I was looking for, ace match. And game number 7, ace match. And Caleb wins it for Psistorm Gaming. Ace match coming next. Raze does not want to quit. What he wants to do is he's going to try to tire out Caleb.
Did you see that Widowmine hit?
Yes.
And all those banelings?
Yes.
Jeez.
I need to turn off my mood bot. I just realized that I'm spamming chat with my social crap. I need to maybe I'll change it to the caster information stuff. And Raze really does not want to let this go.
Nope, he's got this, man.
You never know. You never know. Caleb may DC out.
I mean,
I think
I like Raze. I really. The one Widowmine. There we go.
Alright, so Caleb takes game number 6 and throwing this Dust League into the ace match. Oh my gosh. How more exciting can this get?
Pretty exciting.
Yeah. Shut up, you. What? Landfish SoCal changed it to Cloud Gear Hosting? What the flip? Whatever. Okay, let's... timers. Let's turn off the social. And then the caster. Let's edit the timer. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. There we go. So again, thanks to everyone that's been supporting and doing everything thus far. Like I've said before, this is the Dust League, Season 4, Week 2, Psistorm Gaming versus Team Ascension. This is Draven, and of course we are joined by Vampy Worm.
Hi, that's me.
And we'll be, and I need to eat. I need chicken on my wife. Nope, no break. No break. Gainesville, okay, she's almost there. Yeah, it was kind of sad. I was supposed to take my wife on a wedding anniversary. It's only been a few months. Treat tonight. She was going to be a surprise, and on the way there, we found out that her grandfather, her last living grandparent, fell down some stairs and is in the hospital, and he has a do not resuscitate in his will, so they have to pull the plug on him tonight. It was kind of, yeah, it's I don't know. My wife has a different opinion in the matter. Personally, I have a DNR on myself as well, because I don't want to freaking live like any other way, you know. But she firmly believes that that's not, you know, we shouldn't have control over that, you know. And so I was like, I don't know what to tell you, babe. You know, he, dude fell down some stairs.
I mean, if the chances to live is pretty much 0, I don't see a reason to keep him on.
Yeah. What? Who's the last? That's not. Is it an ace match we could throw out any player? I thought Caleb had.
They're gonna play creature.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, okay. Is creature like the hidden weapon?
Elasticity is buildings.
Okay, oh, gotcha. Public, you know. I'm gonna get quick water. Caster not on screen. Caster not on screen. You're impressed with how quickly I did that.
I am.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're just gonna be jumping into game number 7 of the Dust League Season 4, Week 2. This is Psistorm Gaming versus Team Ascension. Has been a great match so far. It was 1 of 1, then 2 of 1, then 2 of 2. Both players have been battling out with each other. There we go. Wait, nope, that's not what I want. There we go. There. There we go. Cool. All right, guys. So spawning in our top left position, playing on Echo, is the blue Zerg player from Psistorm Gaming. It is Caleb.
And bottom part of the map, we have a Team Ascension creature. Creature. So the creature 9.
Sadly, not necessarily sadly. Take it how you want. No one's really no cheeses coming down tonight. I think both players just really want to hang in there. I guess they don't want to cheese. They want to play a normal game. They don't want to do anything stupid that's going to cost them the series. Personally, I think the King of the Hill this should be an option. We need to write David Kim King of the Hill, and you should be able to put the numbers. So it should be Control Shift K and then the number. I wonder if that works. Oh no, this says best of 7. Whatever. Boo.
Like make King of the Hill in the middle, and then have like a best of whatever on top.
Yeah. Like in between, like under the nameplates.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be dope. I wonder. I am. Cook water. I said get water.
Okay. What are we gonna do now? I want you to press the council key. So like tilde.
Say that one more time.
Press tilde.
Tilde?
Yeah, so like the thing next to number 1 on the left.
Oh, it just moves the production tab.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I think everyone wants it in the top left. All right, well, let's get back into the game, even though because I know how much everyone.
Creature. Twilight Council. The Twilight Council. So, have attack speed maybe. DTs, archive drops maybe. I'm not sure at this point. I have to wait till he has income.
We do see Warp the Gate research, and this is kind of the first time I have been seeing it, and it'll always jumping right into the robotics. I'm so glad they changed it to put the freaking names on the buildings, because I keep every now and again I'll click on it and I'll forget the names. Oh, here's the hidden Twilight Council. What you were predicting that you think he's going to jump into? Think he's going to jump into Blink, or do you think he's actually jumping into some DTs?
Either, I think it's sub attack speed or DT drops.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
DTs. There we go.
It's really hard. It's really hard to tell. DTs.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be Archon drops to be honest, because like the DTs.
Archon drops.
Yeah. You ever seen Archon drops yet?
What? No.
Yeah, that's an actual thing.
Is it like old like Reaper drops or Reaver drops?
It works really well if the Zerg is playing like greedy and they're staying on Ling the whole time. If they stay on Ling the whole time, like your Archons do extremely well. Because right now, Kale doesn't have a Orchard, and he needs to throw an Orchard in like the next minute or so to actually like be okay with this.
That's gnarly. That's so gnarly.
Because Archons do like extra biological, right? So Link's is like instantly 2-shotted, and Hydra's I think 4 or 3. But yeah, it's same amount of damage.
Well, the Warp Prism is about to drop, or Warp Prism? Yeah. Warp Prism.
Warp Prism.
Yeah.
The Warp Prism.
Warp Prism.
The Warp of the Prism.
Is coming out. It is being spotted by Caleb, but Caleb has no idea what he's about to get. He does not have no idea it's going to be DTs, but he knows the drop's coming. So he could probably... Oh, look at these queens are going to intercept it. What a perfect...
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not going to see it. Oh, they don't see it.
Oh wow, he's actually gonna go for DT drops, I think.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, he knows they're there too.
Oh,
Yeah, he's gonna show up DTs. He's gonna make an overseer soon. Overseer, there it is. Yeah.
War Prism range upgrade. Such bullcrap.
From the guy who can overlord drops.
Here come.
See, Russ takes well for drops to be
Yeah.
around.
And the queens are going to try to do everything they can against these DTs, but DTs are so strong. The queen almost 2 more hits. Ah! Yeah. Upgrade queens, please.
He's an extra range. You have an extra range to the queen. Warp Prism too strong, so.
Well, I mean, those DTs did a lot of damage. They took out a lot of queens, but I think Caleb was kind of prepared for it. He kind of saw it, so those queens were in a good position. If those queens were in position and they got caught in a different spot, then I think it would have been a completely different outcome.
Ooh, creature saw the lurkers being morphed by the observer there.
Yep.
Ooh, that's gonna be really. Actually, that kind of sucks for Caleb at the moment.
Well,
because he was betting on him not seeing the hydrogen.
Yep. But this observer is going to kind of float right over these queens. And so I think with the only one observer on the map, he doesn't have any others. It's going to be a lot harder for him to do any more damage. As you can see, like that observer has to fly right over it, and the queens are going to spawn it and take it out. He's got no more observers.
He was almost out though.
Well, you know what, Richie? Calm yourself.
Yo, I can't calm myself. This is too much for me.
Lurkers are so cool. Like you were saying, the observer is in the match, but these DTs. Oh, there's a War Prism gonna try to sneak on. With, my assumption is he's gonna try to drop DTs or something in that base.
I would actually prefer to see Zealots out of that War Prism behind flank. That's what I would do, because those lurkers are kind of not spread out very well, so they get there's also get a lot of damage off.
Yeah, but there's a lot of there's 5 roaches here to stop this War Prism, any kind of damage. Attack coming in right there. Lurkers doing a lot of damage. I mean, there's kind of almost split the army at the moment. If Caleb moved his army in the middle, it would split the army completely, but I don't think he wants to risk doing that at the moment. War Prism trying to go into the base. Oh, here we come, the lurkers. Lurkers are right there in the middle. That range is so strong. It's actually cutting that army when it tries to come across. Cybernetics Core going to drop. If he gets the Cybernetics Core and then loses his Mothership Core, he won't be able to pile an overcharge. He won't be able to recall. He's going to lose a lot in ability right there. Lurkers are coming in. Stalkers are trying to get on top of this. Ling's going to come in doing so much damage to this. But that's a huge army from Creature. I mean, look at this. It's got 4 Mortals in there. Got 4 Archons. It's going to be 3 Mortals, 3 Archons. And that's just... Lurkers are going to try to... Oh, Lurkers going to be up there. Oh, how frustrating.
How frustrating coming from the Zerg player.
Hey, I agree with it's frustrating. All right, here comes the Archons and trying to do so much damage to the Lurkers. They're focusing it down. The Queens are trying to transfuse. Doesn't have that much damage transfusing each other, transfusing the Lurkers. This Lurker needs to focus down that pylon that's powering.
Creature lost an observer.
Yep.
That's
but he only has 1 out. He needs to focus down this pylon. Once he focuses down that pylon, how is he still hitting it? Where's the other observer? Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. And that's it. There's only 1 observer left on the map. If this overseer just moved over a little bit... Oh, I didn't even realize Creature's army is they're kind of base trading.
The base trade?
It is a base trade.
Oh, he's gonna catch a couple lurkers out. I'm pretty sure Creature would win a base trade.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that Creature... It's weird. I mean, it's just... Here comes more Stalkers. And they're just going to pull it. Oh, he's just going to spine up this base. And that's kind of it. I mean, unless... Caleb needs to send the Lings over to Creature's 3rd base. And that's kind of what he's doing right now. And stop the probes from being able to do anything. But this army's... Creatures...
Drones got out.
All the drones got out, but... Caleb doesn't have that much left in this army. He wasn't able to make Lurkers at his main base. So he's not going to be able to do much. I mean, he's trying to focus...
You have Blink Creature. Oh, Jesus, Creature.
See, Creature didn't move any probes. Creature didn't do anything. Except, oh, there's one probe left! There's 2 probes left! Oh my gosh, there's 2 probes left in his army. And he's gonna go to this base. And he has enough to build a Nexus. What? What?
Ooh, you know what'd be really sick right now? If Creature was able to warp in a couple DTs and put them keep them in the warp prism and then snipe that hatch and win the game. That would be insanely sick.
Yeah.
That would be a great way to end the game.
Alright, so the only base that's left for Creature is the one he's building right now. And he is broke. He could build another one if he wants to. And I think that's what he's going to do. Basically swap where Caleb put his hatchery. He's going to build another one right there. A double immortal drop on that hatchery. Oh my goodness. And it's coming. These lurkers are completely out of position. He needs to back up. Oh, there they go. It's still out of position. Hatchery's up, which is great, but that's it. Oh, that's it. He's not going to be able to get... He's going to transfuse the base.
The warp prism was going to die, though, I think.
He needs to transfuse the base. There it goes. Warp Prism has 2 more hits left. He's going to pick up the Immortal. Oh, he saves the Immortal. And the army's completely off. He needs to burrow this army. There's no observer with this army. He blinks forward. Or blinks away. Here. Oh, my goodness.
I guess Creature is in an okay... I won't say okay. He's really far behind him.
What Caleb needs to do is figure out a way to maneuver his lurkers to the base, because there's no observers with this army.
Creature, no! What are you doing, Creature?
Oh, the link killed off one of the probes. There's only 1 probe left, and Creature, he doesn't want to waste the money on building probes. He honestly, there's no observer with this army. I do not see how Creature is going to be able to do this.
He's gonna try to pick up the lurkers as they move across with Blink, and then yeah, that's the strategy right now. And
he needs to send like 2, away, because they're gonna. Here they go. He's just gonna jump into. He's gonna try to jump down to this base.
Is that even gonna work though?
I don't know. Hey, Saka Lucky says shut up.
Oh.
Here comes Blink. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to blink on and try to snap it. They're focusing down this spawning pole, and they're gonna try to snipe that hatchery. They're gonna blink down and just focus it. Is my prediction. Look at, he sees, the chain link sees that there's only 2 probes. He needs to send lurkers there. Like right now. He needs to send like 3. He needs to do it. Send 3 lurkers, you would win.
He's afraid of losing it though. Like, every lurker is pretty precious right now.
Yeah, but just 3 or 2. It just... Those
But
warp prism.
How's he gonna get out of the base though?
Well, yeah, I mean, at the present moment, personally, I think you should just bunker hop it like you would like tanks. Unbarrel 1, put 1 5 feet closer. Unbarrel another one, put it right next to that. Unbarrel another one, put next to that, and then not do like a bulk, but just do like 2 at a time.
Or just do this.
Oh, but here comes an Archon's in this army now. Archon's they're gonna do so much damage. Transfuse for days. He almost... Oh, 2 more hits. There's just... But at the same time, Caleb, since he has these chain links, he can see what he's going against. So he knows he's ahead. So I guess he just doesn't want to... Oh, his Spire. There we go. Spire is about to finish. And Caleb has enough resources he's going to make mutas. And those mutas are just going to fly around. And I think that's going to be game. I mean, I do not see Creature coming back from this. It looks like Size. I mean, unless he just does some kind of miraculous dumb move. I do
Always
not.
use the Spire too.
Yep, Spire's coming in. There's nothing really a creature's gonna be able to do. Muta's gonna come in, and that's. Spires in, and here comes how many mutas? 6 mutas are gonna come out, and all you have to do is just float it to the base, and that's gonna be it. I mean, these lings are doing so much damage that it's forcing the mothership core had to pile and overcharge that.
Yeah, he did.
Look, and he's gonna go back in. And let's see the hero Ling. Oh, there you go. Pile and overcharge.
Why is creature wasting an overcharge on a 1 Ling when he use a pro?
I don't know, man. Here comes the mutas. And I don't know if creature ever saw it. I mean,
Yeah, you did. You saw the mutas.
Oh, okay.
You saw the Spire building.
Well, then Caleb needs to go run that muta, like, literally to that base. And just bait out 2 pile and overcharges and then come back when he does. But because now there's a gateway up. And now there's going to be a Cybernetics core, so he needs to get back in there. Oh, this is so frustrating. Caleb, hear my thoughts. Attack, you bastard! There he goes. He's going to go straight across that map. If he snipes the mothership core before he gets any pile and overcharge off, then that's going to be game. And here comes the mutas. This might spell out the game. Mutas are going to come in. It's going to focus down the gate, and this is going to be it. GG has to be called. Pile and overcharge gets dropped. 1 gets dropped. 2 gets dropped. Oh my goodness. And this army is going to be forced to come back. This is nice.
Creature sending some suckers back. And lurkers here moving across. Creature not paying attention. Creature not paying attention. Creature not paying attention. Prism goes down.
War Prism goes down, which is great. He's going to try to fight right on top of this, but I mean, the problem is this Protoss army is getting kind of bulky again. Obviously, the supply count is not the same, but he kind of let him. Look at him. He's just he can't attack it now. He's lost his muta chance. He should have just sniped the mothership core, but Caleb is only on 6 workers. I mean, he needs to branch out. I cannot believe he's just it's so frustrating. If a Stargate's coming out, if creature gets these units out from the Stargate.
2 Stargates coming out.
It's 2 Stargates. If he gets Voids, which I'm assuming he will, or Carriers, which would be even worse. Oh, look at these lurkers.
I think I'll be Phoenixes. Creature.
So he's just going to push forward on top of this army. It's going to be another base trade. And these mutas are going to try to help it. And these lurkers and queens are going to go try to attack that base. But what's happening is there's no cybernetics, or there's no robotics facility. Oh, there's no observer with this army. They're not going to be able to push forward. And that's going to be it. These lurkers are going to be... The army completely cut in half. And that's going to be it. These mutas are landing on top of the stalkers. They're going to clear out all the stalkers. And GG gets called, and Caleb takes a game number 7. Holy smokes, that was frustrating as all heck. Oh, good games. Good games. All around, guys. Good games. GG.
Oops. There we go.
And that is it. XD. What are you doing? What are you typing? Oh. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the Psistorms Gaming Dust League Season 4, Week 2. So it was Psistorm versus Team Ascension. Psistorm takes it 4-3. I appreciate everyone that threw in the chat. Make sure you follow myself and the other caster on Twitter. Links in the description below. Make sure you follow the channel, all that good stuff. And stay tuned, because we're going to have, what is part of this Dust League more games tomorrow, right?
I have no clue. I think there's 3 matches tomorrow in Dust League. I'm not
Yep.
sure who it is, though.
Yeah, I don't know either, but Ascension Games takes both teams take the win today. Good times. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I will let the stream finish. Let everyone say their goodbyes. And thank you, of course, Richie, for cruising in. I kind of figured you would want to because it's a team.
Yeah. I'm also kind of the caster still, so.
Yeah. No, I know that. I mean, that's kind of what I figured.
I don't do much casting anymore though, which is
Yeah.
kind of sad. But I'm still technically the caster.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, it was nice casting these games. Had a good time. I have some replays to study and what not to do versus lookers. Looking at you, creature.
Well, that was fun. I'm going to turn off the stream and see who's